Head over to Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem on Jonestown Road today. Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem, family-owned and heavily invested in our community for 55 years. On select models, see Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem for full details.
It's a kind of magic.
Live from the Twin City.
It's a kind of magic.
It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
You know what today is?
Today is National Promposal Day.
Oh my God, are you asking me to the prom?
It's that time of year again where teens pull out all the stops to pop the question, will you go to prom with me?
This is a surprise promposal.
So who are you going to prom?
National Promposal Day.
A lot of people have been going the promposal route.
So I know my boyfriend is asking me to prom.
It's National Promposal Day.
It's showtime, baby.
News Talk Sports with the Triad, WSJS, 6 minutes after 7 o'clock. I'm Jeffrey Griffin alongside Christian Snyder. Happy Wednesday. That's right. We've made it halfway through the work week. Woo, good for all of us. See, we can do it. I knew we could. I had complete faith the whole time. Thanks for being here. Something you want to talk about, something that we need to know, something we can share. The number to call, 336-777-1600. What are we looking at weather-wise? Fair this morning. Visibility is good. Humidity, not too bad. Partly sunny with strong winds on the prowl. A high of 84. 84. Well, there went my good attitude right out the door. Come on, Christian. It's March. 84?
It's insane. I don't like it.
Jeffrey, is this way it's going to be all spring and summer? Yeah, pretty much. I'm a winter weather guy. I like the cold. I'm like a polar bear. This just makes me unhappy and ornery and difficult, even more so than I would regularly be. 84 daggone degrees. For those of you that like hot weather, I hope you're satisfied. All right. That's my tantrum for the moment. Tonight, increasing clouds, scattered showers, maybe even a thunderstorm. Now, that's late, as in you might be up for tomorrow by the time that gets here. Late. Okay. Strong winds. We're going to bottom out about 49 tonight. 49. That is a 35-degree temperature swing from the high of today. Woo-wee! Tomorrow, showers likely, thunderstorms a possibility, strong winds again. Now, we'll top out about 54, but that's supposed to happen early tomorrow, before lunchtime, and then we could be back down in the mid-40s, say before 12. And then it won't get any warmer the rest of the day. Tomorrow night, we're looking at an overnight low at the freezing mark, 31, 32 degrees. Your thermostat will hate you. Friday, sunny and strong winds and a high of 59. If you would like a traveling weather forecast, and who wouldn't, right? Can we just pick one season and go with it? 777-1600, or send us an email, triadtoday@wsjs.com. And our extended forecast, let me just run down. This is the ridiculousness that we're looking at. Nobody's to blame. Just it is what it is, right? God has a fabulous sense of humor. 84 today, 58 tomorrow, 62 maybe. That would be pushing it on Friday. 67 Saturday. Sunday, back in the 70s. Back in the 60s, Monday, Tuesday to the mid-50s, Wednesday, highs in the upper 40s. And then in our super extended forecast next Thursday and Friday, what's that, 8 or 9 days out, looking at highs 50s, mid-50s to mid-60s, somewhere in that range. Good gracious. And then I'll just go ahead and vent. I got plenty. I'm the Rockefeller of outrage today. All kinds of stuff. Today is National Promposal Day.
Apparently so.
You know, I love school. I think we all know that, right? I grew up in school. I'm a big fan of school. I'm a proponent of school. I love school. I could go to school every day. As a student, as a teacher. I love it. That's one of my happy places. Not my only one, but I do love school. Promposals have got to be one of the most ridiculous things perpetrated on mankind over the last quarter century. Are you serious? Are you serious? I'll go ahead and say it. These are not weddings. There might be that one couple that met in high school and they stick it out, right? That it is true love. Sure, those stories exist. One of my favorite couples in the world. They've been together since high school. I love the two of them. It's a great, and they have an extraordinarily beautiful family. They're the exception, not the rule. Okay? But for most time, and what is all this about? We have to find true love in high school. You know, you can go in a group. You can go as friends. You can just say, hey, you know what? Let's go out and have a nice dinner together and then go party and dance the night away. It'll be fun, right? There is nothing wrong with that. What a great way to go. Everybody's included. Sure. The girls are going to look so pretty. The guys will be incredibly handsome, all dressed up in their tuxedos and suits. These are not weddings. These are not the births of children. These are not college graduations. It's the prom. It's a super fancy date. Go out and have a good time. Make a great memory. Have a delightful adventure, right? But what is all this? We're just going out and going off the deep end and being extravagant. Offer a promposal. Now, I'm not suggesting that you be callous and careless about it. Hey, you want to go to the prom? Yeah, there can be a little more to it than that. You can be cute. You can be charming. Sure. But do we really, I don't, Christian, please help me learn. Teach me. I do not understand.
I don't understand it either. That's the problem. I've been so far out of high school and I never did this.
And such pressure on the kids, pressure on those that ask. What if they risk everything to go? You know, it's not always easy to be a teenager. It's not always easy to be in high school and to put yourself out there in public to make this big pitch. And what if the other person says, no? Do you ever get over that kind of trauma? And I'm not trying to be overly dramatic, but do you? You risk everything, your entire social standing, which it's taken you years to get there. I don't get it. Needless pressure, right? When you could just go out and have a good time. I don't get these big, dramatic, extravagant things. When I was a junior, I called Bethany Berry. We grew up at Maple Springs United Methodist Church. We were lifelong friends. To this day, I know her and her family. I love that family. I do. Bill and Nancy are the parents, and their children are just as wonderful as their parents are. Just, it's an incredible family, right? I called up Bethany Berry. I was at church. I said, Bethany, she said, hey, Jeffrey. I said, I was kind of wondering, well, sort of, maybe, you know, I was super nervous, right? There was no reason to be. I'd known Bethany for years and a marvelous human being. Finally, I spit it out. I said, Bethany, can we maybe sort of, would you, the prom together at school? And she said, I would love to. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And we did. We went and had a blast. It was great. I loved it. And I think we're still friends. I think she had a good time too. So but what is the needless promposals really? Hey, you want to go? Let's go. And go and dress up and have a good time. I just wish we could let them be kids. You know what I mean?
Let them have fun.
Let them invite. No pressure. Just go out and party. Have a good time. All right. That's my temper tantrum about promposals. And if you do get caught up in that, good luck, right? We wish you well. I can understand the pressure's on. And if you were asked, whatever your decision is, yes or no, please don't feel pressured if it's really not somebody you like and you don't want to go. You don't have to be mean. You can be gracious about it and just say, you know, can we talk? Or, you know, let's maybe another time. Maybe we should start with putt-putt or something like that. You know what I mean? But don't be mean. I don't like to see people being mean. That really is disheartening. So, and if you have someone in your circle of life that's caught up at a promposal on the asking or the receiving end, please be kind and patient, right? And wish them well. Let's all hope it all turns out for the best, right? You don't like those sad stories from the prom. Just those are depressing. Those are depressing. Let's talk about something really good. You want to?
Let's do it.
Bam Adebayo, if that's how you say it. Now, I had the privilege of calling some basketball games with that young man back in the day. He played at High Point Christian. He's a local guy, right? Now, of course, he's in the NBA, and last night, he made headlines in a very large way.
83 points, the second highest scoring game in NBA history. He will come of the game. And hear it from the crowd. And we feel you at home.
How about that? Bam Adebayo, local guy, 83 points in Miami's win over the Washington Wizards. The final was 150 to 120 something, so the game wasn't even close. He did not, of course, set the record for the all-time points scored in the game. That is still held by Wilt Chamberlain, who scored 100 in 1962. But he did, I believe, tie the record for the most free throws in a game with 36, which is also held by Adrian Dantley and Wilt Chamberlain. I think also had 36 free throws in each game. But congratulations, local boy done good. More basketball yesterday, of course, the first round of the ACC tournament in Charlotte. It was number 15 Pitt getting a late putback with less than a second to go on an offensive rebound to knock off 10th seeded Stanford 64-63. And according to all the experts, Stanford had to have that win and maybe one more to punch their ticket to the big dance. So Stanford may have suffered more than just a first round loss yesterday. Then game 2, number 11 SMU, who's also looking to play their way into March Madness, had essentially no problems with 14th seeded Syracuse. That final was 86-69. And the late game with a 7 o'clock tip, number 12 Virginia Tech and number 13 Wake Forest. And it went overtime, and the Deacons got it done. Way to go, old gold and black. I'm sorry, gobble, gobble, hokey, hokies. That final, 95-89. Today, 4 full games coming your way. They get started at 12 noon. It'll be 7th-seeded North Carolina State taking on 15th-seeded Pitt. Then at 2:30, number 6 Louisville will clash with 11th-seed SMU. The 7 o'clock game, number 8 Florida State and number 9 Cal. Really, nobody's hotter in the country than Florida State right now. I mean, that team has been, red hot. And the late game, 9:30, 5th-seeded Clemson will have their hands full, I hope, with number 13 seed Wake Forest. And, of course, the top 4, Duke, Virginia, Miami, and North Carolina, continue to sit and watch and lick their chops for quarterfinal play, which will get underway Thursday. All right, my friends, it is 17 minutes after 7 o'clock. Let's begin, as we always do, honoring the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem, brought to you by Biscuit King. Biscuits piled high with all your favorites. They've got omelets, they got fluffy pancakes, burgers, sandwiches, and those famous seasoned fries, and it's all made from scratch. Biscuit King, home of the good enormous biscuit. Star Spangled Banner, performed this morning by Big Time Rush.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets spread glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
March Madness is here.
To the left corner, Star, a little ball fake, baseline drive, and this time he
dunks it down.
And Duke basketball is the #1 seed in the ACC tournament.
Data, top of the key, back for Cameron. Sets the feet and hits a three.
Can the Blue Devils go back-to-back as ACC tournament champs?
Sar drifts to the left, drives, loves, Brown flushes.
Keep it here on WSJS and find out.
Dancing, steps back, and hits a three for Isaiah Evans.
Duke basketball is powered by Piedmont Trucks. Built for the drive, on the court and the road. By East Coast Wings and Grill, feeding the madness one wing at a time. And by Crossroads Ford in Kernersville. Fast brakes, fast trucks, built Ford tough.
And a two-hand hammer to say goodnight.
The Blue Devils start their run this Thursday night on WSJS. Don't miss it.
This hour of Triad Today is brought to you in part by our friends at Crossroads Ford of Kernersville. Visit John and his team today. Crossroads Ford, the Ford store that gives you more. Find your deal today. Crossroads Ford, Highway 66 in Kernersville.
Thanks to your support, the nonprofits VetTix and First Tix have given away tens of millions of tickets and counting to America's heroes. Got extra tickets to concerts, games, or special events? Or want to see if you qualify? Go to vettix.org and firsttix.org today.
At Pat's Body Shop in Towing, your car's comeback is their mission. And Pat's Body Shop may be your next career move. They're seeking 3 body technicians who excel in hard-hit collisions. They restore rides with care, precision repairs, and honest service. From fender benders to full recovery, they need your expertise. Call Scarlett today at 336-705-9503 and become part of their local experts in repair. That's 336-705-9503 and ask for Scarlett.
Atlantic Coast Sports has a lot of merchandise for you to capitalize on. You like sports memorabilia. It's got pro sports. It's got college sports. Whatever you really need. And that's on the first floor. If you want to go and make a day out of it, get inside the batting cages on the second floor, third floor, the green room, every golf course programmed into it. Food-wise, they got the loaded coat. Atlantic Coast Sports is the place to go. Fabulous store. AtlanticCoastSports.com, located downtown Mount Airy.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Time to wake up.
It's a good morning on Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS. It is 7:22. I'm Jeffrey Griffin alongside Christian Snyder. Wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, take us along for the ride. We're available around the clock, around the world online at WSJS.com. It is time for us to visit the green room. And this morning, we've got some of our friends from the Little Theater of Winston-Salem hanging out. Hey, Laura, good morning.
Good morning.
It's great to have you back with us. And Sally, you're here too. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
So Laura's directing. Sally is one of the many stars that you will see in this production of The Book of Will. Laura, what is this story about, my friend?
So The Book of Will is based on the true story of the creation of the First Folio, which was the first major collection of Shakespeare's work. In the 1620s, a couple of his friends, John Hemmings and Henry Condell, who were fellow actors in his company, after Shakespeare had died, decided to collect and publish his works. And them doing that for almost 400 years ago is the major reason that we have at least half, one could argue, most of Shakespeare's work today.
So, Laura, it's a nice story. It kind of pulls on the heartstrings a little bit. But what would ever make you think, did they have any notion that, I don't know any other way to put it, that Shakespeare is really Shakespeare? Or is this just our buddy and we miss him, so we should hold on to his stuff? So which way does that story go?
I think it's a little bit of both. It certainly is a labor of love. And, as much as this story is about this real specific event, it is also this universal story of friendship and grief and legacy and how we remember people. But there is also this notion among them that, they did these plays. They were the first people who got to do these incredible works. And so they also know that, I think something special here that maybe we want to be able to pass down to future generations. And thank goodness they did.
Yeah, thank goodness. And that is remarkable, because I tell you, I don't know if I'm smart enough. I think if one of my friends said, hey, I wrote a play, you want to do it? I'd do it, and I might lay it on top of the filing cabinet or on the bookcase, but I don't know that it'd be the first thing I'd grab, if a
Well, but imagine if your friend wrote Hamlet.
I know, but even when you're in it, I always think there's this sense of, hey, Billy's done another story, so we're going to go over to the theater and we're going to help do it. I don't know what he's all about, but aren't we grateful? And so let's skip on to Sally here. Now, you're pulling triple duty, multiple roles in this production, right?
Yes. I've got two ensemble roles, sort of smaller supporting roles, and then one more significant role that comes on towards the end. So I'll be changing costumes and going back and forth, and it'll be a lot of fun.
Nothing like a quick change on the side of the stage, is there, Sally? All right.
Exactly.
Are you intimidated as a performer? Are you intimidated when you see the word Shakespeare anywhere on the cover page, on the title, on the audition notice? Does that give you pause, or do you just kind of go, ooh, yeah, another cool story? What's your approach?
I have loved Shakespeare since I was in high school at Mount Tabor High School back in the day. I first performed Shakespeare. I was in A Midsummer Night's Dream at Mount Tabor back, when dinosaurs roamed the earth. And so when I see Shakespeare, I get excited.
Do you? Sally, I had a different sensation in high school. I would see Shakespeare and go, where are the cliff notes? Oh my gosh, where are the cliff notes? And that tells you my age. So this kind of lights your fire as a performer. And I guess that feeds through the entire company, doesn't it?
It does. We are a group of people who came out because we were excited by the challenge. It is work. It does take a little more to understand and perform than other plays might, but all of us are so excited, and all of us are ready to tell a great story for our audiences here. And there are words of Shakespeare throughout. You don't have to know Shakespeare well or be an expert to enjoy this play. There will be some lines that you hear that are so famous and you'll recognize, but a lot of it is just great storytelling, as Laura said, about friendship and how we look out for people who've passed on and how we take care of the people that are still here.
What a lovely journey. And Laura, opening night, Friday, March 20th. So you got a few days to get your tickets, to make plans, and then it's going to run Friday, Saturday, Sunday of that first weekend. And then the next week, the 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday as well. Laura, what's the easiest and best way for us to get tickets?
Oh, maybe the easiest is to just check out the Little Theater online at their website.
I got it, ltofws.org, y'all. That's the easy way.
That's right. You can also give them a call. Their website has the phone number as well if you'd rather call the box office. But we'd love to see you there next week.
Yeah, so 2 hours, 15 minutes, thereabouts, give or take a minute, among friends with one intermission. And Sally, we're probably thinking, what's best for you and your family. But if you're thinking, is this okay for kids? Probably 14 and older might be the way to go. It's a good starting place.
I believe so. It's got a little bit of language. So yeah, you might consider your high school age children would enjoy it. And it's so not for the little ones, but definitely a wonderful grown-ups night out.
The Book of Will, the heartfelt and compelling play set in 17th century London by Laura Gunderson, a story of friendship, love, and the power of storytelling. And of course, we're all big fans of that. Laura directing, and Sally, one of the many stars from the company of The Book of Will, the Little Theater of Winston-Salem, Hanesbrands Theater, downtown in the Twin City, opening night Friday, March 20th, and the website to get your tickets, ltofws.org, or call the box office 336-725-4001. Laura, congratulations, and Sally, break a leg. Please extend our congratulations to the whole cast and crew.
Thank you so much. We will.
Y'all have a great show. That sounds like a superb story. Put it on your calendar now and get your tickets today. It is 7:29. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I got your Wordle clue. We'll open up the history book and a magical musical moment on the way. News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Life's a whirlwind. Of news, sports, and unpredictable weather. But what if you could catch every moment? Dive into the heart of the action with WSJS.com. From thrilling sports plays to heated debates, we've got it all. Listen live from anywhere in the world. Meet your favorite hosts and join the fun with contests and live events. Whether you're a news junkie or a sports fanatic, WSJS.com is your ultimate playground. So why wait? Get in on the action and make every moment count with WSJS.com.
In a world that moves a million miles a second, Haagen-Dazs invites you to slow down and savor every delicious bite. Take it one almond at a time with the Haagen-Dazs Vanilla Milk Chocolate Almond Bar. Madagascar vanilla, rich milk chocolate, and toasted California almonds make this unmatched icon legendary. Whatever Dazs you savor, a snack bar or your favorite flavor, say goodbye to the fast life and hello to savoring the finest ingredients and the richest and creamiest ice cream. That's Dazs, available at retailers nationwide.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Some clouds around early today, that increasing sunshine coming in. Also an increasing southwesterly wind. Very warm today, our high approaching 85 degrees. Front coming our way through the latter half of tonight and into Thursday. Rounds of showers and thunderstorms with it. The overnight low from the mid to upper 50s. Thursday's high right around 60. We're back to 60 degrees on Friday with a good deal of sun. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore for News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Hey, Josh Graham here. This is News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJF. Catch me tonight at 11 p.m. for Westwood One Sports Night. You'll get my take on all sports. And Saturday and Sunday afternoons from 4 to 7 p.m. for the Josh Graham Show. Don't miss the up-to-the-minute scores and hot takes on everything sports. Because this is News Talk Sports for the Triad and the home of Josh Graham, WSJF.
Look at her. She's a beauty. My brand new Lincoln Navigator from Parkway Lincoln. I just stand here and look at her. I've had many SUVs in my lifetime, but this new Lincoln Navigator is something else. Modern technology that I'm still learning, but man, it's great. And the price? You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Discover the American Luxury Lincoln SUV at Parkway Lincoln today. Awesome selection of SUVs, low interest rates, and maybe even bonus cash back. Parkway Lincoln of Winston-Salem.
Life can be hectic, but Northwest Ace is here to help you tackle any project with ease. From expert advice to top-notch supplies, they've got everything you need. Why run around when you can measure twice, shop once, and get it right the first time? As your friendly neighborhood hardware store, they offer instant savings for members right in the store. Visit Northwest Ace at 3450 Robin Hood Road in Winston-Salem, online at northwesthardware.com. Northwest Ace, the helpful place.
Hi, I'm Jay Delsing, a two-time All-American and PGA Tour veteran of 25 years. I know the game of golf inside and out. Each week, we'll feature celebrity golfers, share their laughs, inside stories, and offer great tips to improve your golf game.
I wanna swing, don't you wanna swing with me?
Brought to you by Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem, proudly serving our community for over 50 years. That's Golf with Jay Delsing, Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. on WSJS.
Jeffrey Griffin with Triad today on WSJS.
News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS. It is 7:35, hour number one of the big show. I'm Jeffrey. That's Christian. Thanks for being here. Did you know your membership means more? That's right. Membership at one location gets you access to all 13 locations of the YMCA of Northwest North Carolina. And talk about the cool stuff. They've got pools. They've got exercise facilities with state-of-the-art equipment. They'll even show you how to use it. They're not just going to stand you there in front of a treadmill and say, good luck, and pat you on the back and off you go. No, it's more than that. There are group classes, and it's easier when you go with a friend or with a family member. Boost your fitness routine and maybe enjoy some of the family fun along the way. Oh, I almost forgot. This is super cool. Free childcare while you work out, right? So kids are not going to be running bat crazy up and down the hall. No. This is getting in shape physically, emotionally, and spiritually at the YMCA of Northwest North Carolina. You can sign up at any of their 13 branches or online, ymcanwnc.org. That's ymcanwnc.org. The YMCA of Northwest North Carolina, where community and wellness unite. Indeed, my friends. All right. What have we got? Birthdays, anniversaries. Let's see who made the big list. Did you put this over here? Really? Oh my gosh. Christian, there's got to be a better way to start.
You can go to the second person.
No. It's first on the paper. I might go ahead and just get it over with, right? I know some people, Jeffrey, that's not nice. If you had to watch as much of this as I did growing up, you would be bitter also. Christian, did you ever watch this show on TV?
Not when it was live, but yes, I've watched some reruns.
Why?
On streaming, because my wife introduced it to me and I thought it was fun.
You did not, really?
I haven't watched everything, but I thought it was fun.
Oh my word, with all of the wonderfulness that's been on TV and you went with this?
It's different.
That's a way of putting it. That's okay. It is different. I cannot dispute that. Everybody, happy birthday, band leader Lawrence Welk.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Lawrence Welk Show, celebrating more than 60 years on television.
A 1 and a 2 and a 3. Oh my gracious. Everybody get out your pastel green chiffon and some pale pink, maybe a bright yellow as well. We can all dress alike. So somebody's offended. Jeffrey does not like Lawrence Welk. I'm going to pray for him. I wish you would. Y'all, we never missed an episode. That was required viewing at our house. And I I have not gotten over it yet. Lawrence Welk and Hee Haw. I know way too much about both those shows. I should have spent more time playing outside, less time in front of the TV. That was my mistake right there. It's totally on me. Lawrence Welk was born in 1903. He would be 123 today.
That he would.
By any measure, that's old. You know what?
Very old.
That's old. I'm surprised. You know how all things come back in a circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised there's not been a resurgence of Lawrence Welk popularity. Really, I would almost think that I would keep waiting for the reboot. Everything comes around again, doesn't it?
For the most part, but black and white, I don't know that that's coming back around.
Well, not necessarily black and white, but I would think there's somewhere. I mean, there's a huge fan base for it. And I'm surprised Hee Haw hasn't made a resurgence, a push to come back again. Oh, well, we'll wait and see. All things. Broadcast journalist Sam Donaldson, born this day in 1934.
You can't say to a country of 305 million people, well, half of you think one way and half of you think the other way. My half is going to run or else we do nothing. No, you make a deal. Ronald Reagan made deals all the time. Good half a loaf instead of the full loaf that he couldn't get if he insisted on a full loaf. The smart politicians know that politics is the art of the possible. We need to move the country forward, even if we don't get our way completely. But that's not the way Washington isn't working today.
Well, Sam, looking into the crystal ball and predicting the future, right? It is the art of possible. I used to talk about that in my class all the time. All right, what is possible? What do you imagine? Are you willing to negotiate? Are you willing to work for it? It's a good perspective. Justice Scalia, Antonin Scalia, Supreme Court, born this day in 1936. And actor Terrence Howard, born in 1969.
I said I was sorry.
Good morning,
I
Mr.
said I was
Apologize to me.
sorry.
I'm not
I
mad.
told him I was sorry, but he
I'm
doesn't.
just indifferent right now. You don't respect yourself, so I know you don't respect me. I'm
respect
just your babysitter, and so, you know, when you need your diaper change, thank you. Let me know, and I'll get you a bottle, okay?
Hey, heat up the sake, will you? Thanks for
I'm
reminding
not
me.
talking. We're not
Mr.
drinking. We're
Stack's
working
fine.
right now, and
You
you
can't
are
have sashimi
you are
with that sake.
constitutionally incapable of being responsible.
Wow, that was pretty intense. What's that from?
That's from his one appearance in Iron Man, the original Iron Man. Then he was moved off for the other
I've
actor.
forgotten that. I now that you say that, that's right. That was nowhere in my thinking. He's done a lot of stuff, right?
That he has.
A lot of stuff. Talented actor. All right, let's open up the WSJS history book. Here is Rewind.
This is Rewind. March 11th, 1967. The Supremes had the #1 song in the nation. This date in 1968, Otis Redding was awarded a gold record for the single
Sitting on a dock of the bay.
3 months after his death. A year later, the song won 2 Grammys.
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius.
March 11th, 1970, The Fifth Dimension won Record of the Year at the Grammys with Album of the Year went to Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Best New Artist?
There's so much time to think of everywhere you turn.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash. And in 1997,
She's a pretty nice girl.
Queen Elizabeth knighted Paul McCartney.
I want to tell her that I love her a lot, but I gotta get a belly full of wine.
I'm Brandon Brooks.
She's a pretty nice girl.
And that's Rewind.
Yeah, someday I'm gonna make her mine.
Thank you, Brandon. That's funny. Do you know, it's funny listening to those all those awards brought home from the cast of Hair, right? This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius and all that. My mother was a beginning teacher when all that came out, and that was at the height of its popularity. She had no reason to, kid of the 60s, right? In college, long hair, daisies painted on the side of her van, all that good stuff. And some of the kids in her class asked if they could listen to the soundtrack from Hair. It was a chorus class, a music class. She thought, why not? This is, current and relevant, and everybody's talking about it. So why not? So she went out and got the record and let them listen to it in the classroom. Well, if you don't know, there's some pretty direct lyrics in that soundtrack. She said she was sitting in the classroom with the kids, and they were just all kind of gathered around the record player, and she heard some of those lyrics, falling out of the speaker. And she was, and the kids didn't bat an eye because, they'd all been listening to it anyway. And then she was like, no. She was convinced she was going to get fired from her first teaching job because she let them play Hair in the classroom. She was like, no. We cannot do that in the classrooms. Every time I hear that music, I always go, yeah, you might want to listen to that before you play that for a group. So there it goes. A lot of it's fine. But there are moments where you go, my 14-year-old does not need to be hearing that. That's funny. All right, what else we got in the history book? 1669. I'm assuming we have no audio nor video of this.
Not 1669. No,
I'm just checking. I know you dig into the deep archives, but I wasn't sure how far back they go. A deadly eruption began on Mount Etna in Italy. It did not turn out well. We'll just leave it at that. The first public game of basketball was played in Springfield, Mass. This day in 1892. Lorraine Hansberry's play, A Raisin in the Sun, opened in the Big Apple. It was the first play written by an African-American woman to appear on Broadway. This day in 1959. Levi Strauss began selling bell-bottom jeans, not regular jeans, but bell-bottom jeans in 1969. And Mikhail Gorbachev was chosen to succeed Chernenko as General Secretary of the Soviet Communist Party in 1985. I'm not sure if I said that right. Chernenko? Is it a Y sound? Chernenko sounds more correct.
I have to really think about it.
Chernenko? I don't know.
Either
way, Gorbachev was the successor. And so there you go. It is 7:45. All you wonders, you ready? Got something to write with and on? Your clue for Wednesday, March 11th, America's favorite bear. America's favorite bear. Your Wordle clue for the 11th day of the third month of 2026, America's favorite bear. And it's not even close. I promise. It's not even close. All right, my friends, we're going to take a break. When we come back, I've got your TV rundown for the midweek, prime time, and a late night, as well as another magical musical moment. Get ready to sit back and enjoy. Next on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
Time to roll with it, baby, when John Fogerty joins Steve Winwood at True Lion Amphitheater in Charlotte this September. Rock all over Charlotte when you win tickets before they go on sale this Friday. And indeed, you are the fortunate son, winning or buying the best seats in the house while they're being offered. John Fogerty and Steve Winwood, courtesy of Live Nation with a little assist by WSJS.
Jerry Hunt Supercenter, the king of pre-owned cars, is stocked up and ready for the madness in March. Jerry Hunt has more than 1,200 pre-owned vehicles and still adding. So many great cars to choose from. Let Jerry Hunt Supercenter help you make your slam dunk. Jerry Hunt Supercenter is your home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Check out their massive inventory at jerryhuntsupercenter.com or visit Jerry Hunt Supercenter, the king of pre-owned cars in Lexington and Salisbury.
Biscuit King in High Point and Lexington serves enormous, delicious, award-winning biscuits made from scratch and filled up with whatever you like best. Today's special is a spicy chicken biscuit for only $3.69. Biscuit King. Delivery and online ordering available through BiscuitKingLex.com.
I was choosing alcohol over my family. That's when I made the call. Now I'm finding better ways to cope.
Mental health care works when you make the call. Visit mentalhealthcareworks.org. A message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
Public ice skating is happening at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds. Join them for public skating hours, no school skate days, holiday skating, group skating lessons, and party time skating, because parties on ice are the best. Visit WSFairgrounds.com for more information. Public ice skating is open at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds, your one-stop source for entertainment in Winston-Salem.
Oh no, stomach issues again? Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie. Winter's chill shouldn't freeze your fun. At WSJS, we're melting the icy blues with the winter wonderland of winning. Imagine a flurry of cool prizes just waiting for you. It's where winter meets winning with bear-sized surprises. Sign up weekly at WSJS.com and let the avalanche of excitement begin. Dive into the warmth of the winter wonderland of winning, because we're too cool to hibernate. Visit WSJS.com today.
Try it today with Jeffrey Griffin, only on WSJS.
News Talk Sports sports of the Triad, WSJS. Have you signed up for the Winter Wonderland of Winning at WSJS.com? We got Kid Rock's Freedom 250 Tour with special guest Brantley Gilbert and Dim Dirty Roses. We've also got Twin City Thunderbirds. They'll be in action against the Biloxi Breakers coming up Friday, March 20th. $50 gift cards. Do a little bit of shopping right here on the precipice of March Madness at Atlantic Coast Sports in Mount Airy. We've also got Young the Giant at Holmes Convocation Center in Boone. We got them. You want them. I know you do. Register now. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your colleagues, tell everybody. WSJS.com. It'll take 10 seconds. Your name, your email, pick your prize. You can win once every 30 days online. Good luck. WSJS.com. The Winter Wonderland of Winning. What's on the tube this evening? Well, of course, the ACC tournament is underway. Otherwise, the streaming premiere of Zootopia 2 on Disney+. The series premiere of Scarpetta will get going on Amazon. Now, in Scarpetta, Nicole Kidman stars as a doctor, a medical examiner, to be more precise, determined to catch a serial killer connected to one of her cases. Her older sister is played by Jamie Lee Curtis. What? Star Power is out, isn't it, on Amazon? Sunny Nights, and we'll get going on Hulu. That's about a spray tan company in Australia that gets mixed up in the criminal underworld. So have at it. The Masked Singer on Fox at 8 p.m. It's Care Bears night. I love the Care Bears. Care Bears are what I always use for my student council campaigns, Christian. Works for me.
Care Bears.
Yes, I care. And go with the Care Bears. They were cute. I love the Care Bears. Super precious. The Greatest Average American on ABC at 9 o'clock. Dirty Rotten Scandals, America's Next Top Model on E at 9 p.m. It's a two-part documentary about the untold stories of former contestants about how they felt exploited on America's Next Top Model. You don't mean to say they take advantage of people on reality TV?
No.
Scandalous. Who would have thought it?
Shocker.
It is. The schedule also includes Chicago Med at 8 p.m., Chicago Fire at night, and Chicago PD at 10 p.m. It's almost like there's a theme. On the late night circuit, Seth Meyers will catch up with Kurt Russell, Mark Jacobs, and Sophia Coppola. Clarissa Ward and Pete Holmes will chat with Stephen Colbert. Jimmy Kimmel welcomes in Conan O'Brien and Matthew Fox. That'll be hilarious. And Jimmy Fallon will chat with Uma Thurman, Emma Chamberlain, and Derek Stroop. So fun times all the way around and about. And in case you were curious about ACC tournament times, here's what we're looking at today at noon. It's Pitt and the Wolfpack at 2:30, or about 20 minutes after the Pitt NC State game. SMU will clash with Louisville. Go Pat Kelsey squad. Then in the late night session, 7 p.m. tip time, that'll start on time. That's Florida State and Cal, number 8 versus number 9. And the late game, about 20 minutes after the conclusion of the Seminoles and the Golden Bears, maybe 9:30 or so. Wake Forest, the 13 seed, will tackle 5th-seeded Clemson. All right, my friends, time for a magical musical moment. More Irish songs. This song, while unfamiliar to many of us, is one of the top Irish songs to be released in the last 20 years. It is a ballad. It delves into the end of a relationship. It's wrapped in themes of betrayal and guilt, and listeners say it unfolds like an emotional confession from the performer. Here is Damien Rice with 9 Crimes.
Leave me out with the waste. This is not what I do. It's the wrong kind of place to be thinking of you. It's the wrong time for somebody new. It's a small crime, and I got no excuse. And is that alright? Yeah. Get my gun away when it's loaded, that alright? Yeah. If
face. This is not what I do. It's the wrong kind of place to be cheating on you. It's the wrong time. She's pulling me through. It's a small crime, and I got no excuse. And is that alright? Yeah. Give my gun away when it's loaded. Is that alright? Yeah. You don't shoot it, how am I supposed to hold it? Is that alright? Yeah. Give my gun away when it's loaded. Is that alright? Is that alright with you? Is that alright? Yeah. Give my gun away when it's loaded. Is that alright? You don't shoot it, how am I supposed to hold it? Is that alright? Yeah. Give my gun away when it's loaded. Is that alright? Is that alright with you? Is that alright? Yeah. Give my gun away. Is that alright? Yeah. You don't shoot it. Is that alright? Yeah. Give my gun away. Is that alright? Is that alright? Is that alright with you? No.
News Talk Sports for the Triad. WSJS.
I know we got a good thing going. I know we got a good thing going.
In the Triad, WSJS remains your steadfast companion. A symphony of hot takes, cold facts, and lively debates. This year, stop doom scrolling and start tuning in. Keep your ears where they belong. WSJS. Embrace fresh conversations. We keep the Triad informed and entertained. We promise unwavering smart listening on WSJS and WSJS.com.
Somewhere in the middle of a stressful car breakdown on the side of the road, it hits you. There's got to be a better way to get back on track. At Pat's Body Shop and Towing on Country Club Road in Winston-Salem, they've got it figured out. A family-owned business with factory-trained mechanics who don't just fix your car, they care for it. From minor repairs to major overhauls, oil changes to tire rotations, they handle it all with expertise and care. Pat's Body Shop and Towing, online at pats-bodyshop.com.
It's Ford Truck Month. Crossroads Ford of Kernersville is offering 0% financing for 60 months. Zero down, zero payments for 90 days on select new 2025 F-150 trucks, plus up to $1,000 Truck Month bonus cash. Or treat your new Ford truck with up to $1,000 in Ford accessories. Get to Crossroads Ford of Kernersville today, up to $15,000 on new Ford F-150s during Truck Month. Crossroads Ford of Kernersville, right off 40 on Highway 66.
Looking for big flavor and a place the whole family will love? Head to East Coast Wings and Grill, your game day headquarters. With 50-plus bold wing flavors from mild all the way to insanity, there's a heat level for everyone. Not just wings, though. Enjoy burgers, wraps, salads, and more, all made fresh and packed with flavor. Bring the kids on Wednesdays after 3 p.m. Kids 10 and under eat free with an adult entree. Plus, check out weekday lunch specials Monday through Friday. Dine in, take out, or order online at your neighborhood East Coast Wings and Grill. Locally owned and operated. Big flavor, great family fun.
A-G-G-I-E, what? P-R-I-D-E, what?
North Carolina A&T would like to thank you for your support in all things. From athletics to academics, they carry the blue and gold with tradition and determination. From Greensboro to the world, Aggie excellence speaks volumes. Rooted in legacy, they charge forward, bolder and stronger. Once an Aggie, always an Aggie. Pride that never fades.
Aggie pride!
What's happening, everybody? It's WD from The Drive, and on this afternoon show, it is officially the start of the ACC tournament. We dive into all of that. Plus, we take a closer look at all the moves in NFL free agency, and we react to John Shire being named ACC Coach of the Year. Be with us on The Drive, 4 to 6 p.m. right here on WSJS.
the Triad's news, talk, and sports station. WSJS Winston-Salem, Greensboro, High Point, Burlington. Online at WSJS.com.
So this new dose is... nope, that's not it. The price is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Green? Hi, it's all good. We've got this.
This is not just help from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Oh, new prescriptions. Cool. Let me check to see if these are the lowest cost options covered by your Medicare plan.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is someone supporting you every step of the way. Chat with a pharmacist today to find help saving. This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
Sweetie, come here. Don't worry. I see a lot of patients with the exact same thing.
Ever since the ice skating rink went in next door?
Or is it more than
Dr. Clark's business is heating up.
So many patients need my help. How will I find time to see all of them?
They need to hire a scheduler, stat.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Some clouds around early today, that increasing sunshine coming in. Also an increasing southwesterly wind. Very warm today, our high approaching 85 degrees. Front coming our way through the latter half of tonight and into Thursday. Rounds of showers and thunderstorms with it. The overnight low for the mid to upper 50s. Thursday's high right around 60. We're back to 60 degrees on Friday with a good deal of sun. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore. For News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Afternoons just got better with more guests, more opinions, and more laughs. The Dan Patrick Show.
So you're looking for the name of a person.
What are you doing that you're not listening to the show?
I turned away for a second.
What? Todd?
I was reading like a mean tweet about something, and I lost the concentration for a second.
But why don't you read the tweet during the commercial
I should
break?
have. I should have done. It just caught my eye, and then all of a sudden there's a question, and I'm like, 11.
The Dan Patrick Show, this afternoon at 2 on WSJS.
Mike Rowe here with a fun fact. Did you know that 50% of the air that you breathe inside your home comes from your crawl space? Yeah. Whether your crawl space is wet, musty, or your floors are bouncy, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to repair your crawl space. Schedule a free inspection with Tar Heel Basement Systems, a Groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Boone, get ready for a huge night of live music. Young the Giant is coming to the Holmes Convocation Center on March 26th. Known for their massive sound and chart-topping hits, Young the Giant brings an unforgettable live show packed with energy and crowd favorites. Mark your calendar, grab your friends, and get ready to sing along all night long. Tickets on sale now at appstatesports.com. That's Young the Giant, March 26th at the Holmes Convocation Center.
It's a kind of magic.
Live from the Twin City.
It's a kind of magic.
It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
You know what today is?
Today is National Promposal Day.
Oh my God, are you asking me to the prom?
It's that time of year again where teens pull out all the stops to pop the question, will you go to prom with me?
This is a surprise promposal.
So who are you going to prom?
National Promposal Day.
A lot of people have been going the promposal route.
So I know my boyfriend is asking me to prom.
It's National Promposal Day.
It's showtime, baby.
News, talk, sports, and the Triad WSJS. Welcome to hour number 2 of the big show. 6 minutes after 8 o'clock, this 11th day of the 3rd month of 2026. I'm Jeffrey. That's Christian. Thanks for being here. Fair this morning, partly sunny with some strong winds in play, looking at a high of 84. Tonight, increasing clouds leading to scattered showers, maybe a thunderstorm late, real late, way late, as in early tomorrow, about 5 a.m., with more strong winds. We'll drop to the upper 40s. Then tomorrow, rain likely throughout the day, maybe even a thunderstorm, strong winds. And we'll top out in the mid-50s early, and then we'll trend downward. So by the time 11 a.m., maybe lunchtime, we'll be back in the mid-40s. And tomorrow's overnight low, the freezing mark. Brr, that's right. Then Friday, kick off your weekend with more wind gust and sunny skies and a high of 59. If you would like a traveling weather forecast for wherever you may be going, whatever you may be doing, please don't hesitate to reach out. 336-777-1600. It is time for us to get online with Brother Clay Farrington. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Jeffrey. How are you, buddy?
I'm great, brother. What you got for us today?
Well, we're going to continue on with what we started talking about a couple of weeks ago. And obviously St. Patty's Day, and it goes back to Ireland, right?
Oh,
So
faith in
today,
Deborah, sure.
yeah, so today we're going to talk about some Irish culture and tourism websites.
Oh, this will be fun. All right.
Yeah.
This is cool. All right. So everybody get your bowl of Lucky Charms and settle down. Clay's got stuff to share.
That's right. Get your mushroom and get your marshmallow.
That's right. That's right. Multicolored marshmallows. You never do without them. All right, Clay, lead on.
That's right. All right. So the first one is Tourism Ireland, and it's just a simple Ireland.com, and it's the official tourism site, and it's got information about Irish culture, the attractions, and of course, travel planning. So that's a good one to go to.
Got it.
The next one is Feiceal, Ireland, and it's spelled Failte, Ireland, but it's pronounced Feiceal.
All right.
Feiceal, Ireland, which is Welcome Ireland, and that's Discovering Ireland. So you can go to discoverireland.ie, and again, another official tourism resource, and it features specific destinations, attractions, and events across the country. And the next one would be Wild Atlantic Way, and it's just wildatlanticway.com. And again, another tourism information site about Ireland's famous coastal routes. And I'm sure that if you've never been to Ireland, it's probably one of the most beautiful coastlines you ever see, with a beautiful green grass, the huge cliffs, and the beautiful water below. Yes, it is.
To be. Now, have you traveled to Ireland, Clayman?
I have not been to Ireland, but very close. I was over in Scotland about a year ago. So.
But it's always cloudy, and the drinks are always tall, and it's always beautiful, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you like gloomy weather.
That's what I'm saying. And I do. So I mean, it's really. I mean, I get it. I totally. This is it is my ancestral homeland. My family, from County Clare. It's right in the middle of the country. So yes, Clay, I'm taking all kinds of notes, brother. I'm putting together a trip. We're going to go. This will be fun.
Yes, it would be. The other one is Ireland's Ancient East. And again, just as it sounds, Ireland's Ancient East.com, and it focuses on historic sites like castles and specific heritage experiences.
Yeah.
So lots of castles over there.
Right.
Yeah, lots of fun and history.
Let's go. All right. So carry on.
How about Irish Heritage Hub? And again, just as it sounds, irishheritagehub.com, and it has all kinds of articles about Irish mythology, which is interesting, music, dance, and of course, traditions. So that one's a nice one to go to as well.
What's not to love? And I love these. I was concerned, Clay, that I was not going to be able to write down these websites, but these are all super easy. Irish Heritage Hub, Ireland's Ancient East.com, WildAtlanticWay.com. Boy, thank you. I was concerned we were going to have some weird websites. So good call. I appreciate the simplicity, brother. I really do. Keep going.
Well, the rest of them are going to be pretty easy too.
Okay.
So how about Irish Culture Hub? Again, just as it sounds, irishculturehub.com. And again, this is about focusing on the Irish language, the history, and the cultural traditions there. So that's really interesting there. And the way they speak over there is very interesting and has different meanings. And like Feichal is like welcome, as we mentioned earlier in the call.
Got it.
So it gives you a lot of history behind that, how they use certain words for certain things. The other one is emeraldisle.ie. And this one's cool because it tells you lots of stories about Ireland, along with myths and legends connected to Irish historical sites. So, of course, those castles, particularly maybe haunted places. So it gives you some really good information there.
That'd be fun. A stormy Irish night in a haunted castle, Clay. This is calling for us to be there. You know it?
I know. Yeah, we would be there.
We would be right on. And dragging our friends along, whether they wanted to go or not. Yeah, just come on. We're going to go. Well, we hope everybody makes it back. But come on, let's go see what happens. All right.
That's right.
Clay. All right, keep going.
All right, National Folklore Collection, Duchess. So Duchess.ie is a digital archive with folklore, photographs, and oral history from Ireland. So that's a nice one to go to. Another one is University College Dublin, Irish Folklore Digital Library. And now this is not as easy to remember, but it's ucd.ie hyphen Irish folklore.
Okay.
And this will give you access to folklore manuscripts, archives, as well as cultural collections.
Way cool. You can learn a lot. You get smart in a hurry doing this, Clay.
Yes, you could.
This is excellent.
And right around this time of the year, you could really impress some people with Irish pub with all this stuff.
Don't you know it? Go in and just show off.
It.
Look at everything I learned. How about that? This is good. All right.
Speaking of university, there's something called University College Cork, or CELT, Core of Electronic Text, and it's celt.ucc.ie, and I know that this is all going to be on the website.
Sure.
And this is a database of historical documents related to Irish history as well as culture.
Oh, so you can maybe track down some of your family's folklore.
Absolutely.
Why not? All right.
And we'll figure out why you are, or how you are.
That's a pretty big undertaking right there for any of us. All right. So, Clay, we got a few more minutes. Let's get in a couple more if we can here.
Okay. How about Brihan Academy?
Okay.
Just as it says, brihanacademy.org. Again, more articles and educational resources. And again, more mythology and ancient culture. Very, very similar, all these sites and some of the things that you can find, but they're all really good resources that you can go. And one of the last ones I'll mention is called Tutha, and it's tutha.e, and it actually gives you virtual tours, articles, and itineraries exploring Ireland's archaeology and heritage sites. As we talked about some of the beautiful things that you can see, you can actually take a virtual tour using this particular site.
Oh, this is all right. I'm all in now. I'm ready to learn lots. Just settle down and get your Lucky Charms or your whatever it is, bread or something. I don't know.
Corned beef.
Yeah, corned beef. And yeah, get it all. Just one of everything. All right, Clay, give us one more, a good one to grow on, will you?
All right. How about Irish Heritage Tourism? So just like it says, irishheritagetourism.icu. It's a cultural storytelling and heritage experience focused on Irish identity, which we were talking about earlier, Jeffrey. Find your roots.
That's right.
As well as landscapes. So
beautiful. irishheritagetourism.icu. All right, Clay, you have given us a ton of stuff to explore and share. Well done.
Well, thank you, sir.
All right. And have you got your green picked out for Tuesday?
I do.
Oh, good. I didn't want you to get
I've got my
unnecessarily.
Clover underwear.
Oh, good to know. Appreciate that. That'd be great. Looking forward to pictures on social media in the near future.
Yes, that's right.
That is Clay Farrington, and online. There's so much out there to learn, share, and celebrate. Clay, happy St. Patrick's Day a little bit early. We'll talk with you in a couple weeks.
Sounds good. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Love you, buddy.
Love you more. That's Clay Farrington and online. It's 16 minutes after 8 o'clock. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, did you know there's a cowboy museum in Winston-Salem? Show of hands, have you been? Well, get ready. I'm going to tell you how you can go and visit and learn lots. This is super cool. Next on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
Throw my tape on, then I'll watch it 3 seconds later.
Time to roll with it, baby, when John Fogerty joins Steve Winwood at True Lion Amphitheater in Charlotte this September. Rock all over Charlotte when you win tickets before they go on sale this Friday. And indeed, you are the fortunate son, winning or buying the best seats in the house while they're being offered. John Fogerty and Steve Winwood, courtesy of Live Nation with a little assist by WSJS.
See why so many families choose Calvary Day School for its commitment to faith-centered education and academic excellence. At Calvary, students grow academically, spiritually, and socially with opportunities in the arts, athletics, and innovative STEM programs. With small class sizes and a supportive community, every student can thrive. Schedule your campus tour today at 336-714-5575 or visit calvaryday.school.
Public ice skating is happening at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds. Join them for public skating hours, no school skate days, holiday skating, group skating lessons, and party time skating, because parties on ice are the best. Visit WSFairgrounds.com for more information. Public ice skating is open at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds, your one-stop source for entertainment in Winston-Salem.
Gon' get crazy, gon' get wild.
At East Coast Wings and Grill. Tonight, kids 12 and under eat free from 3 p.m. till close in Greensboro on New Garden Road and in Kernersville. Worldwide at eastcoastwings.com. Best wings in the Triad for 18 years.
That first time seeing my son, I feel like my life did a 180. He really a definition of like why he loves somebody. Through all of fatherhood's first, never stop being a dad. Visit fatherhood.gov to hear more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem is celebrating 55 years of serving our community. Come celebrate with us. We have an abundance of 2026 Mercedes on the lot, and new models are arriving weekly. Get exceptional pricing during this event. With interest rates as low as 1.99%, you can drive away in your brand new Mercedes today. Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem, heavily invested in and proud to serve our community for 55 years.
WSJS brings you the coolest way to heat up your winter. It's the winter wonderland of winning, where we're too cool to hibernate. For real. Hibernate later, win now. Dive into a blizzard of prizes and experience a winter wonderland of bare winds. Sign up every week at WSJS.com and let the winning begin. Don't let this frosty fiesta pass you by. Visit WSJS.com for your chance to win big this winter.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Put that dial right back where it was. That's right, because it's the station you want to listen to.
Rise and shine. It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
Sports in the Triad, WSJS, 20 minutes after 8 o'clock. I'm Jeffrey Griffin alongside Christian Snyder. I'm just immature for my age. I'm easily tickled. So here we go. All right, folks, have you liked, shared, followed, subscribed, signed up? We're all over social media. You can join the family. Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at WSJS Triad Today, and streaming live from our studios on Providence Lane via Facebook, WSJS Radio Triad Today. It is time for us to get on the road again. You don't have to travel far if you're in the Twin City. Now, if you're in neighboring Greensboro High Point, come on over. Not going to take long to get here. Talking about the Cowboy Museum on Wrights Farm Road. Richard Evans is the man responsible who's put all this together. Good morning, Richard. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
So, Richard, experienced the Old West at the Cowboy Museum. What made you want to put all this together and make it happen?
Well, I've been collecting old cowboy stuff since I was a kid.
And finally decided it was time to share, huh?
Yeah, I decided it was time to let people come and see it. So I don't charge anything. I just let them come in.
So, Richard, what are some of your favorite parts of the museum? What are some of the things that you've collected that you like best along the way?
Well, I like most of the time I got pictures I collected.
Uh-huh.
And I got stuff from the movies and stuff in my cabinet up there.
Do you have a favorite Western movie, Richard? Is there one that for you stands above all the rest?
Well, I like anything John Wayne did.
Sure. And who wouldn't, really? I mean, I get it, Richard. So what's the easiest way for us to come visit? How should we call first? Is there an email, or what's the easiest way to get in touch?
Well, the easiest way to get in touch probably, but depends on what time you're going to call. If you're going to call real early, is probably send me an email.
Okay.
So you wake us up, but wake my wife up. She's been through 3 bouts of COVID, and I get up early and come in here and stand by the phone in case any phone rings.
I understand. So what's the email address that we can share with everybody?
MOSBY 4139
MOSBY
at AOL.com.
All right, at AOL.com. And you said it's free admission. So if we wanted to bring a group from church or school or something like that, you'd be okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
All right. Explore the nostalgia of a bygone era with cherished treasures from the Wild West. You've got what? I heard, Richard, about 4 rooms just packed full of stuff. Is that right?
That's correct, sir.
All right. John Wayne, the Lone Ranger, even something from Hopalong Cassidy. Is that right?
That's right. I like Hoppy. When we were kids, see, we used to go up Winston-Salem, uptown Winston-Salem. And we could, we met Hoppy and several old cowboys back then when I was, see, I'm 80-some years old, and they was always around somewhere.
So, Richard, yeah, they would travel and come to theaters in their cowboy get-ups, right? You just go right up and talk to them if you wanted to.
That's right. We did, and I did. I talked to every one of them that come up there.
My mama used to tell those same stories, Richard. She grew up in Thomasville, and she talked about how the trains would come through town, and they'd always stop there beside the big chair, and lots of cowboys would get out and get up in the big chair and greet the crowd and come down and talk with all the kids, and then they'd all take off to the movies together.
That's right. They would.
Fun times. The Cowboy Museum. Richard, can you tell us, where are you located? What part of Winston-Salem?
I'm located in Clemens, 807 Wrights Farm Road.
Okay, and go and send an email before you go. Don't just show up. And go explore this lifelong collection of Wild West memorabilia from Richard Evans. Richard, thanks for getting up early and talking with us, and we wish your wife well.
Well, thank you very much. I wasn't up early. I wasn't up early. I get up early.
Well,
I grew up getting up at 4 o'clock, go milk cows at the children's home. Where I grew up, and getting up early is no big deal.
Now, is that the children's home on Renolda, Richard?
Yes, sir.
And so I bet you then went across the street to Reynolds High School, didn't you?
That's right.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, there was no other place that I could have been raised better than the children's home, unless it was in my family.
A lot of kids with a lot of great memories from the children's home down there on Renolda, wasn't it?
Well, I don't know. I guess we see each other once in a while, but there's not many of us left in my era. So.
And Richard, it was a working farm, wasn't it? I mean, you all grew a lot of what you ate there at the children's home, didn't you?
We grew everything we ate. We milked our own cows, grew all of our vegetables and stuff like that. Yeah, we did all that, and we canned it.
Oh, sure.
The girls canned it. We picked it, and the girls canned it, and so yeah, they didn't have to go buy nothing. And the fellow who run it, his name was Pop Woosley, and as we call him Pop. It's Mr. Woosley. We called him Pop Woosley because he was like our father.
Sure.
And but when it was taken after Pop retired, another fellow took over. It didn't stay good that long.
Well, Richard, I appreciate the story, and thanks for getting up and telling us about the Cowboy Museum this morning.
Kentucky, y'all gonna be here when?
I don't know. People will reach out and they'll probably send you an email and make plans. I imagine they'll talk it over with their families when they want to come visit.
Okie dokie.
All right, Richard. You have a great day, my friend.
You too. You have a great day. If I don't, it'll be my fault. How about you?
I'll say the same thing, Richard. The exact same thing. That's words of wisdom right there. Richard Evans and the Cowboy Museum in Winston-Salem. Folks, a lot of folks, we didn't even know it was here. And he's had it going now for a while. So you just got to go send an email. It's free admission. You can take the kids out there. He even has a seating room as one of the 4 rooms, and you can watch pretty much any Western film that's ever been released. He's got them all. So you can sit there and watch the films and then go explore, and all of these legendary, iconic Hollywood cowboys just come to life right there on Wrights Farm Road in the Twin City. So on the road again at the Cowboy Museum of Winston-Salem. Folks, have you programmed your mobile device? Why? Because I want you to win. That's right. The number to dial in the studio, 336-777-1600. We might give them away now. We could. It's a possibility. You want to, Christian?
Sure, why not?
Greensboro Swarm taking on the Noblesville Boom Wednesday, March 18th. That is next Wednesday, so a week out, 7 p.m. at the Field House at the Greensboro Coliseum Complex. I got a pair. You want them? I'm just in a given mood. Richard's got me in such a good mood about the Cowboy Museum. Give us a call right now, 336-777-1600. First caller, Greensboro Swarm and the Boom, next Wednesday, the 18th, 7 o'clock tip time at the Field House. First caller, they are yours. The number to dial, 777-1600. We're going to take a break for a bottom of the hour, a little news, a little weather, a little sports coming your way. When we come back, Casey Cullen will drop by with This Week in Carolina History. Lisa Hayworth will be here during Helping Hands to give us the inside story about the Randolph Partnership for Children. Then, of course, in hour number 3, we'll go off the beaten path with Ty Collins. We're going to find out what's the deal with No Mo for Bees in the Twin City. And Robin Fairman from the Johnny Appleseed Education Center and Museum will jump in the conversation as well. That's coming up on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
I love March. March Madness is here.
To the left corner, Sar, a little ball fake, baseline drive, and this time he dunks it down.
And Duke basketball is the number 1 seed in the ACC tournament.
Hayden, top of the key, back for Cameron, sets the feet, and hits a 3.
Can the Blue Devils go back-to-back as ACC tournament champs?
Sar drifts to the left, drives, loves, Brown flushes.
Keep it here on WSJS and find out.
Dancing, steps back, and hits a 3 for Isaiah Evans.
Duke basketball is powered by Piedmont Trucks. Built for the drive, on the court and the road. By East Coast Wings and Grill, feeding the madness one wing at a time. And by Crossroads Ford in Kernersville. Fast brakes, fast trucks, built Ford tough.
And a 2-hand hammer to say goodnight.
The Blue Devils start their run this Thursday night on WSJS. Don't miss it.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Some clouds around early today, that increasing sunshine coming in. Also an increasing southwesterly wind. Very warm today, our high approaching 85 degrees. Front coming our way through the latter half of tonight and into Thursday. Rounds of showers and thunderstorms with it. The overnight low for the mid to upper 50s. Thursday's high right around 60. We're back to 60 degrees on Friday with a good deal of sun. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore for News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Hi, this is Stephen Beck. Wake up, chow down, and cheer on every Saturday morning with Waking Up Proud. Served up by Foster Hobbs Coffee Roasters in High Point and by High Point University. We've got local eats, hot sport takes, and a whole lot of Triad and Carolina flavor. From barbecue debates to big game breakdowns, we've got your Saturday mornings covered. 9 till 11 on WSJS. Waking Up Proud, the morning show that feels like home.
Look at her. She's a beauty. My brand new Lincoln Navigator from Parkway Lincoln. I just stand here and look at her. I've had many SUVs in my lifetime, but this new Lincoln Navigator is something else. Modern technology that I'm still learning, but man, it's great. And the price? You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Discover the American luxury Lincoln SUV at Parkway Lincoln today. Awesome selection of SUVs, low interest rates, and maybe even bonus cash back. Parkway Lincoln of Winston-Salem.
Are you ready for this? The Twin City Thunderbirds are back in the nest, ready to boil those rock lobsters alive on home ice this Friday night. And guess what? It's Frosty Friday with $4 beers. Yes, you heard me right, $4 beers. So grab your tickets at TwinCityThunderbirds.com and join the storm. The action-packed thrill of goals and electrifying saves is just a click away. Feel the power, feel the thunder with the Twin City Thunderbirds this Friday night.
At Dario, it's more than a meal, it's a tradition. Inspired by the classic American hot dog stand, Dario has grown to offer a menu that pleases the whole family. The menus and faces have evolved since 1947. Their dedication to doing the right thing remains unchanged. When you visit Dario, you're not just dining, you're part of a legacy. Experience it for yourself at any Dario location across North and South Carolina and online at Dario.com. Taste the history, savor the tradition. Dario.
Good morning. It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports and Triad WSJS 835. I'm Jeffrey. That's Christian. Thanks for being here. Looking at a high today of 84. Tomorrow, 54. And then Friday, 59. It is time for us to learn what happened this week in Carolina history. And to lead us along that journey, one Casey Color. Good morning, young man.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing this morning?
We are just rocking it, Casey, as we always do. Enjoying the early days here of March Madness, getting ready for a lot more basketball, and then just thinking, we got places to go and people to see and things to do and stuff to learn. You know what I mean?
I understand that. Yes, most definitely.
All right. So, by the way, KC, your pick for the ACC men's basketball tournament, who do you think will be cutting down the net Saturday night?
I think it's going to be Duke.
All right. He's going with Duke. Christian's going with Duke. I'm going with the Virginia Cavaliers. All right. I'm lonely out there by myself. Where are all the UVA fans? Good. Nobody's going to be out there with me. So we'll see. All right, KC. Did you watch any of the games yesterday?
No, I actually had other athletics that I was working with. Yes.
Oh, you had to work.
It's baseball season and softball season, and yeah, so that's what I was doing yesterday.
It is, and what we had 17 pitching changes in every game, right?
With one of the softball games, let's do a patented Price is Right high-low on how many runs my team scored yesterday in the first game.
26.
Almost higher.
30.
Lower.
28.
Lower.
27.
27 runs in 5 innings.
Wow.
Yeah,
for the good team.
Oh, it's for the good guys, for the good girls, yes.
All right. Way to go, ladies.
Yeah.
That's all right.
It was, the substitutions in that game was just, it was so horrible. Just, after the first inning, it was awful.
No more room in the scorebook. I'm sorry. Our official scorer has said that nobody else can play because they're tired of changing numbers. There you go.
Yes.
I'm sure that went over well. All right, KC, we'll see if Mr. Color is right with the ACC tournament and wish him well in softball and baseball season. Let's look back, shall we? A little Carolina history. What you got for us?
All right. So do you know what a land-grant institution is?
Well, I mean, I could venture an educated guess, but...
Okay. Name the two in North Carolina.
Land grant institutions?
Yes.
I would go with North Carolina A&T.
Correct.
And maybe Johnson C. Smith or Pembroke.
No. A&T is correct. NC State is the other one.
Oh, okay. All right.
You mentioned North Carolina A&T. March 9th, 1891, North Carolina Agriculture and Technical State University was founded as a land-grant institution for African Americans.
Okay.
So it was originally named the Agriculture and Mechanical College. It was established as a result of the Second Morrill Act, was enacted in Congress in 1890, which mandated separate colleges for the, quote, colored race.
Okay.
So it initially shared space with Shaw University down in Raleigh, but eventually moved to its permanent home over in Greensboro with the assistance of a gentleman named Dewitt Clinton Benbow, who was a businessman over in Guilford County, and a philanthropist, Dr. Charles Moore.
Excellent.
He was Dr. Moore was an African-American educator and businessman.
Okay.
So in 1915, the state legislature changed their name to Agriculture and Technical College.
A&T. All right.
Yes.
Yes.
1967, it became a university. It took the university name. And in 1972, it became a member of the University of North Carolina system.
Not until 72, really?
72.
That's surprising.
So A&T now today has well more than 10,000 students and awards bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees with their emphasis in engineering, science, and technology.
Right.
So it awards more degrees in engineering to African Americans than any other university in the country. And it's also the second largest producer of minority agricultural graduates in the country.
Well,
North Carolina A&T over
how
in
about
Greensboro.
that? I knew
Tremendous
that
university.
Yeah, one of their big strengths is, of course, science and technology and engineering. And Ron McNair, of course, just one of the many ridiculously successful graduates from A&T. So, all right, that is way cool, KC. I didn't know all that. Well done.
And also, A&T is responsible for the A&T 4, who started the civil rights movement.
Correct. Right.
Locally.
Yes. Absolutely.
Over at the Woolworth counter.
That's it. Right.
So, yeah.
Did you know, little known story about that? Of course, Victor Johnson, who was the assistant principal at North Forsyth High School for a great many years and then served on the school board for St. Forsyth County Schools, he was one of the students from Winston-Salem State that went into the Woolworth's counter in the Twin City the week after the A&T 4 broke that barrier in Greensboro. I heard Mr. Johnson tell this story many times. They were supposed to do it the same week, the students from Winston-Salem State and the A&T 4, and the guys in Greensboro got impatient and wouldn't wait. So they did it the week before and then said, y'all just do it next week. We're going to go ahead and do it this week. But the original plan was for Winston-Salem State and A&T to do it all together. But the A&T 4 said, we're not waiting any longer. And they just went ahead and did it. So how about that?
There you go. And the rivalry started.
Yes.
A&T and Winston-Salem State folks, they're not, they're kind to each other, but they're rivals.
Of course they are. And I love the spirit and the enthusiasm. And two of the best, two of the, do I say it? I am going to say it. Two of the best marching bands in the country. It's not even close.
Oh, yeah. The A&T marching band, they're just world renowned. They go to all these competitions, right? And they're phenomenal. If you ever have a chance to see them in person and then perform, it's a treat.
Best homecoming on the planet, right?
Yeah. Oh, and you say that, and I remember my times at North Forsyth. We went over and played Dudley on their homecoming, and just so happened it was A&T's homecoming weekend too. Well, the Vikings and I, we took care of business and skirted out of Greensboro with a win at Dudley, and that place was so full of people. It was packed.
It's like a tidal wave of energy and pride. I just love it. It's spectacular. So, yes, great story about A&T. All right, have you got anything else that we need to know?
Yeah, so up on March 10th of 1948, more recently, there was a building in Asheville called the Highland Hospital. So it was destroyed by fire.
Stop. I know this story. I'm not going to interrupt, but I know this story. This will give you the higgy-wiggies. Go ahead, Casey.
Yeah. So Highland Hospital was destroyed by fire on March 10th, 1948, which swept it started in the kitchen and went through the dumbwaiter and went to all the four floors. So there were 9 women who were killed, and one of them was Zelda Fitzgerald, who was the wife of F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Correct.
So they tried to save 11, or actually the rescuers saved 11 women, but others became trapped on the upper floors. One employee said that her and her supervisor rushed in to help the patients who were helpless, hoping that others would save themselves. And later, 2 women were brought down by the firemen alive, but they passed away a short time later. All of the available fire equipment in Asheville was called to fight the fire. All the off-duty fire department and medical personnel called in to assist with the incident. But the hospital was originally known as Dr. Carroll's Sanatorium. founded by psychiatrist Dr. Robert Carroll, and it treated people with mental and nervous disorders and addiction. 1939, he gave the facility to the neuropsychiatric department at Duke.
Yep.
And the fire happened, and obviously I believe it was rebuilt, obviously. Duke actually closed the unit in the 1980s, and where the complex is now is an office park and a shopping area.
How about that? So
up in Asheville.
There's the story. And somebody goes, well, Jeffrey, you said that you heebie-jeebies. It's tragic, yes, but that didn't really make the hair stand up on my arm. Here's what elevates that story to another level. For years, Zelda Fitzgerald, the wife of novelist F. Scott Fitzgerald, and she struggled with mental wellness almost her entire adult life. And one of the things that she would always go on about, and there were constant ramblings, was that from childhood, Zelda had experienced dreams, nightmares, in which she died in a fire in a large building. And people routinely dismissed that. And ultimately, that was one of the primary reasons that she was committed to a mental institution, was because she just kept going on relentlessly about these nightmares about dying in a fire in a large building. She was committed, and then not long after, there in Asheville at Dr. Carroll's sanitarium, the fire breaks out, and Zelda Fitzgerald, as she predicted for like three or four decades, perished in that fire in that sanitarium. How about that, KC?
Yeah. Now that will make the hair on the back of your neck stand up.
Doesn't it?
Sometimes they say dreams can foreshadow things, good and bad.
That's right. How about that? So she really, truly, maybe she wasn't dealing with mental illness so well. She just was trying to get somebody's attention because she knew what was coming. You said March 10th. So yesterday, 1948. Wow. And now an office building and a shopping center. Okay. KC Color, fascinating stories today. Well done, my friend.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity.
You got another ball game today?
Yes, we have a women's lacrosse today.
All right.
And then I will be up in Winston tomorrow helping the state high school folks conduct their basketball championship.
That's
so
right.
Busy time.
Championships at the Joel tomorrow. So get out there and support your favorite local team. I think 8 state championships to be decided in North Carolina tomorrow between the ladies and the men. All right.
Yeah, I believe starts today and runs through Saturday. 4 games a day through Saturday.
So good luck to one and all. KC, travel safely and good luck at the lacrosse match.
I appreciate that. We might need it today. We got a formidable opponent in our crosshairs. So
hey, they don't get bonus goals for being formidable. So
no, they don't.
Get out there and earn it, right? That's it.
Oh yes.
All right, my
Southern
friend.
Virginia is coming down from the mountain to take on the birds.
All right, take care and good luck, my friend.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
See you later. Tell everybody we said, hey, KC Color, and this week in Carolina history. We're going to wrap up hour number 2 after our next break with a conversation with Lisa Hayworth, the executive director of Randolph Partnership for Children. You can go ahead and pull it up online, randolphkids.org. The details are on the way. News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
Good thing going. I know we got a good thing going.
In the Triad, WSJS remains your steadfast companion, a symphony of hot takes, cold facts, and lively debates. This year, stop doom scrolling and start tuning in. Keep your ears where they belong. WSJS. Embrace fresh conversations. We keep the Triad informed and entertained. We promise unwavering smart listening on WSJS and WSJS.com.
Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem is offering Madness in March specials. Interest rates as low as 1.99% on many new 2026 Mercedes sedans and SUVs. Game-winning pricing on all Krauth papers on site and waiting on you. Take your shot. Be a winner. Head over to Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem on Jonestown Road today. Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem, family-owned and heavily invested in our community for 55 years. On select models, see Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem for full details.
Life can be hectic, but Northwest Ace is here to help you tackle any project with ease. From expert advice to top-notch supplies, they've got everything you need. Why run around when you can measure twice, shop once, and get it right the first time? As your friendly neighborhood hardware store, they offer instant savings for members right in the store. Visit Northwest Ace at 3450 Robin Hood Road in Winston-Salem, online at northwesthardware.com. Northwest Ace, the helpful place.
Hola, amigos. Winter is here and temperatures are down. But here at Pancho Villa's, our food is always sizzling hot. Come to one of our 2 locations in the Triad for the best Mexican food. We're always excited to be partners on the Truth Network, and we're glad to serve your family all year round.
Friendly service, delicious food, and a wonderful family-friendly atmosphere. Find them online at mypanchovillas.com. Vaya con Dios.
Transform your home with elegance and durability. At Heritage Hardwood Floors, they offer exquisite flooring options that complement any season. Plus, refinishing of existing hardwood floors is their specialty. With Jesse's craftsmanship, Catherine's business savvy, your dream floors are a step away. Their expertise is matched only by their passion for quality. Elevate your space with Heritage Hardwood Floors. Online at heritagehardwoodfloors.ws. Heritage Hardwood Floors. When it comes to flooring, they have no ceiling.
Febreze. As a rideshare driver, I love keeping my car smelling fresh and clean. So when I'm driving, I only trust Febreze car vent clips, featuring 3 distinct intensity settings, because it's that little touch that sets me apart. I can turn the intensity down for subtle freshness, or I can turn it up for when I want lots of scent. So whether it's set to low, medium, or high, with Febreze car, I know my car's going to smell amazing. Which keeps my driver rating right where it belongs.
Picking up Oscar. Wake up. It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
WSJS. It is 8:50. Time for Helping Hands. And this morning we've invited the Executive Director of the Randolph Partnership for Children, Lisa Hayworth, to join us. Good morning, Lisa. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. I'm happy to be here.
Great beginnings, strong futures. What is this all about? Lisa, share the good news. What is it that y'all do day in and day out?
Absolutely. Our mission focuses on the first 5 years of life. We know that in the first 2,000 days, so from birth to age 5, about 90% of brain growth is happening in our little ones. And so it is truly just an unparalleled time in importance in setting the foundation for all that follows in life. And so we put together comprehensive programs as part of the statewide Smart Start network that shore up early childhood, working with families, parents, and caregivers, as well as early educators in our child care programs and the community in general, to make sure that we're truly giving every child in Randolph County the very best start.
So, Lisa, this is not, I mean, it is. Parents are ultimately responsible, but this is one of those occasions where it really is the village. We can all contribute. All the grandparents, all the guardians, all the caregivers, those that interact with kids and play. You're setting an example. And really, if a kid gets off to a great start, there's no telling how high and how far they're going to go, is there?
Well, you're so right in everything you've just said. Absolutely. And, there's such powerful evidence now that shows that the presence of even one very intentional adult or caregiver in a young child's life can make all the difference. But when you have an entire community working together, grandparents, community leaders, parents and caregivers, early educators, when you can get everybody kind of, pulling in the same direction, that is really powerful and impactful. So yes to all of those things.
And of course, you want to be involved. If you look ahead, sure, do you want to be sure that your kid has the best kindergarten teacher possible and they're ready to go? Right. But as you say, there's a ton of stuff that we can do and stuff that transpires just inside the noggin long before we ever darken the doors of the schoolhouse, isn't there?
Absolutely. Part of our focus at the Partnership for Children is early literacy, helping children build a lifelong love for reading. And part of that is just getting books into the hands and hearts and homes of young children. And that needs to begin from day one. So yes, definitely not waiting until the kindergarten year or the pre-kindergarten year, but really establishing habits from the very, very beginning.
Folks, again, the website where you can learn lots more, randolphkids.org. And Lisa, you all have a ton of programs and services that may be applicable to someone in a specific area of life, whether it's the pre-K program, parents as teachers, books for babies, which you just touched on, the Imagination Library. And if none of that really works for you, there's a whole family resource guide available on the website as well, isn't there?
Absolutely. Yes, there is. And in addition to those things, kind of our more comprehensive programs, we do different fun events throughout the county. One of the things that we hear from families on an ongoing basis is that they're always looking for low cost or free events. And so we have one of those events coming up this Saturday. It's a Play Days event, free fun play this Saturday, March 14th, in conjunction with one of our community partners, the Ashboro Housing Authority. So we encourage people to check into our website and follow us on social media so that they can stay in tune with the various community events that we help with.
Yeah, a kid doesn't have to be afraid of learning. There's a lot of learning that takes place through and during play, isn't there?
Play is one of the most powerful times for learning because it truly lights up different centers of the brain, that movement, that activity, that energy. Children are not meant to stay still. And so you are absolutely right. Play-based learning is some of the very best learning for little ones.
Folks, it's all available, and you can make a difference in the trajectory of a child's life. So please don't just sit on the side and watch. Get involved, make up a story, play a game, let your imagination run wild. All kinds of ideas, possibilities, and suggestions. So get connected and be in the know. RandolphKids.org, the Randolph Partnership for Children in Ashboro. Great beginnings, strong futures, and the kids will benefit, and the entire civilization, all of society will be the beneficiaries as well. So what's good for the little ones is good for you and me. Lisa, keep doing the good work. Tell everybody we are mighty proud of them, and thanks for being with us.
Oh, thank you. And thanks so much to your listeners for listening.
Absolutely. And if folks want to volunteer and learn more, can they get connected with y'all through the website?
Yes, either through the website, or I'm happy to share our office number.
Oh,
that
go
is
for it. Sure.
336-629-2128. Please call anytime.
336-629-2128. If this speaks to your heart, mind, and soul, then reach out today. Don't you dare put it off. Lisa, have a great Wednesday. Thanks for being with us. We'll talk soon.
Thank you.
Have a good one. It is 8:56. That's going to do it for hour number 2. Next up, Ty Collins, and Off the Beaten Path we go. News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
Over the years, you've always wondered, and you've questioned where to get the best news, talk shows, sports, and weather updates. But now there's one thing you're certain of. No doubts, ever. Turn your curiosity into certainty with WSJS.com. Listen live worldwide. Meet your favorite hosts. Get the latest concert info, exciting contests, and cheer for local sports teams. Visit us online at WSJS.com and never question your source of entertainment again.
Jerry Hunt Supercenter, the king of pre-owned cars, is stocked up and ready for the madness in March. Jerry Hunt has more than 1,200 pre-owned vehicles and still adding. So many great cars to choose from. Let Jerry Hunt Supercenter help you make your slam dunk. Jerry Hunt Supercenter is your home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Check out their massive inventory at jerryhuntsupercenter.com or visit Jerry Hunt Supercenter, the king of pre-owned cars in Lexington and Salisbury.
Biscuit King in High Point and Lexington serves the enormous, delicious, award-winning biscuits made from scratch and filled up with whatever you like best. Today's special is a spicy chicken biscuit for only $3.69. Biscuit King. Delivery and online ordering available through Biscuit King Lex.
Child abuse is not a bad parent problem.
Keeping families out of crisis in the first place
is how we prevent it
from ever happening.
Go to preventchildabuse.org and
let's stop child abuse before it ever happens.
Whether you're tinkering in your garage or tackling big projects, if you know the value of working with your hands, you know Harbor Freight. And you can be confident knowing that at Harbor Freight, you can get quality tools at prices that work just as hard as you do. Because the only thing more satisfying than a job well done is a job well done, well under budget. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
When you grill with Kingsford charcoal and add Kingsford garlic, onion, and paprika flavor boosters, your special occasion becomes unforgettable. Wow. Made with 100% real spices, Kingsford garlic, onion, and paprika flavor boosters can be added to any pre-lit charcoal to add a whole new, rich, full-bodied flavor and aroma to your spring grilling. So good. Look for Kingsford charcoal and Kingsford garlic, onion, and paprika flavor boosters for a mouth-watering flavor experience. Kingsford.com.
What's happening, everybody? It's WD from The Drive, and on this afternoon show, it is officially the start of the ACC tournament. We dive into all of that. Plus, we take a closer look at all the moves in NFL free agency, and we react to John Shire being named ACC Coach of the Year. Be with us on The Drive, 4 to 6 p.m. right here on WSJS.
Finally, news, talk, and sports done right. WSJS Winston-Salem, Greensboro, High Point, Burlington. Online at WSJS.com.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Some clouds around early today, that increasing sunshine coming in. Also an increasing southwesterly wind. Very warm today, our high approaching 85 degrees. Front coming our way through the latter half of tonight and into Thursday. Rounds of showers and thunderstorms with it. The overnight low from the mid to upper 50s. Thursday's high right around 60. We're back to 60 degrees on Friday with a good deal of sun. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore for News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Hi, this is Todd Starnes. As we navigate through these challenging times, we all seek truth and understanding. Join me this afternoon at 12 noon for the Todd Starnes Show. Together, we'll explore the latest on politics, faith, and culture news, engaging with top newsmakers and your insightful calls. Let WSJS be your trusted companion on this journey with the Todd Starnes Show, where your voice matters. See you at noon on WSJS and WSJS.com.
You wake up in your cozy bed, step out onto your charming porch. You sip your morning coffee, savoring the peaceful view. Then you open your garage door, creaking and groaning. Time to upgrade to a sleek, silent precision garage door. Trade in that old clucker for up to $400 credit. And they offer free estimates on new doors and openers. Your morning's transformed, your home renewed. Offer ends April 30th. Visit PrecisionDoorNC.com to elevate your entryway. That's PrecisionDoorNC.com.
One touch of the air for Pep Biel. Pep takes a shot. He scores! Pep Biel equalizes for the crowd!
Missed out on Charlotte FC's home opener? This Saturday is your next chance to join the party. The Crown will battle Inter Miami in the second match of 5 straight at the Fortress. Arrive early and score a limited edition Crown hat presented by Atrium Health. You won't want to miss the action. Get your tickets now at charlottefootballclub.com/tickets.
It's a kind of magic.
Live from the Twin City.
It's a kind of magic.
It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
You know what today is?
Today is National Promposal Day.
Oh my God, are you asking me to the prom?
It's that time of year again where teens pull out all the stops to pop the question, will you go to prom with me?
This is a surprise promposal.
So who are you going to prom with?
National Promposal Day.
A lot of people have been going the promposal route.
So I know my boyfriend is asking me to prom.
It's National Promposal Day. It's showtime, baby.
News Talk Sports to the Triad, WSJS. It is 6 minutes after 9 o'clock. Welcome to hour number 3 of the big show. That dashing young man right there is Christian Snyder. I'm Jeffrey Griffin. The Triad Today Studio Orchestra is right yonder, and in the spotlight, the one and only Ty Collins. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Jeffrey. How are you?
All right, brother. You've been out gallivanting around the countryside doing all kinds of cool things, and you watched the Duke Blue Devils win the ACC Women's Tournament. So before another moment passes, Mr. Collins, who's your pick to cut down the nets on the men's side Saturday night in Charlotte?
Duke probably will do it.
And said with such enthusiasm.
Well, it's just a big gap. It's a big gap between Duke and everybody else. So.
You think so? Now Christian agrees with you. Christian's going with the Blue Devils. I'm going with the Cavaliers. I think Virginia's going to pull the upset, so we'll see.
Well, Winston-Salem's very own Ryan Odom.
That's exactly right. So we'll see. So go, Coach Odom. I think the Cavaliers are going to knock down like 10 threes in the championship game. That's what I'm expecting.
Well, Duke does have a injury that just happened. The guy's out for the season, so that could affect it. But yeah.
So now they're down from 11 McDonald's All-Americans to 10 or whatever it is. So,
right.
Okay. And congratulations to Coach Shire, named ACC Coach of the Year. All right, Ty, off the beaten path we go. What do you want to talk about?
Well, this is going to be fun. A Texas news anchor and the station's chief meteorologist began bickering over the chance of rain last week on their 10 p.m. newscast.
What?
Here's Carney Porter throwing it to their weather guy, Michael Bowling. And this is from KFDX, Texoma's weather authority.
Oh.
We don't have any rain in our forecast, but Midland Weather Radio.
You don't have any rain in the forecast?
In the next few days. But in the next few days, we have Midland Weather Radio Day.
I just said a second ago we have rain in the forecast.
Well, not until this weekend, right?
Well, I have the day of the event. I have rain.
Well, I'm talking like 3 or 4 days.
It's coming. Actually, the rain chance is coming before
Stop
the
trying
event.
to correct people and just do your job.
I just don't know why you don't listen to me. Anyways, take a look.
Because you're boring.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, anyways.
Wow. Okay.
That's good television.
That's true love right there. Daggone.
Yeah.
Okay,
well, yeah, Bowling later posted that Carney and I are super close, nearly siblings in a way. We literally talk trash to each other, each other all the day, every day, and sometimes it comes out on the air. So trust me, it's all love. That's fun.
Okay, well, the rest of us are feeling uncomfortable, but you all go ahead, share the love in the brotherly, sisterly kind of way. Okay, wow, all right. Fireworks at the old weather ranch, I suppose. Good. I wonder if it did rain. That's, whoever's right gets to talk smack, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right, carry on. I guess we wish them well.
Well, this story kind of makes me think that it's very similar to, remember the honey bun incident we talked about a couple weeks ago?
Oh, yeah. A sibling tried to shoot their brother or sister with a crossbow or something because they argued over a honey bun or something like that.
Yeah, well, this is another way. This is another one. The 21-year-old man in New York is facing charges after being accused of trying to kill his older sister with a crossbow because he wanted the house to be warmer.
I did hear about this. I knew one of them was a crossbow. Hey, who does that? You got to be cray-cray. Wow.
Here is Nassau County District Attorney Ann Donnelly talking about Sammy Sedholm allegedly shooting a crossbow at his sister.
Actually split her ear in half. A couple of inches, would we be talking about a homicide? Brother-sister rivalry, it sounds like. They were fighting about the temperature in the home. She liked to keep it cooler. He wanted.
Okay, y'all gotta stop that mess. Are you serious?
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, I knew one of them had a crossbow. But what are you doing? Shooting at your brother or your sister? Come on now.
Just for the HVAC system.
Yeah. Okay. Add that to the list of ridiculous. Wow. Okay. All right. Please, don't you have something fun and lighthearted? Come on, Ty.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be lighthearted.
Okay.
A guy in Canada got so upset when his country's teams lost the gold medal to the USA men's hockey team.
Yes.
And he immediately took a chainsaw to his mounted television. I saw this. Here is here's what happened while his buddies sat around and watched.
The man cut his TV in half?
Yep.
Come on, y'all. All because Canada lost the hockey match?
The hockey match, yeah. He started in the middle of the screen and worked his way out. I mean, actually, when you watch the video, you'd think by the time he took so much time on cutting it, and it probably would have finally calmed him down. But nope, he kept going. The chainsaw got stuck a couple times. We'd hope for more reaction from the guys, but, how well-mannered Canadians can be, especially if your buddy's got a chainsaw.
So people sat there and watched him cut his big screen TV in half with a chainsaw.
Yep.
There's more than one crazy person in that house. I'm serious. You would intervene at that point? I mean, come on now.
Too much maple syrup.
Yes, food coma. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Wow. I don't know, Ty, have you ever got that worked up over a ball game?
Yes, I have, but I haven't decided to
no,
break my TV.
Inquiring minds want to know, what game got you so fired up?
Oh, you'd have to talk to my wife and my siblings.
That's funny. All right. There may have been a high school game or two in my youth where I got that worked up, but I never had access to a chainsaw, and we didn't have a big screen TV, so it didn't matter. So, okay, there you go.
Well, let's just say that I thought my kid wasn't around, and I was watching the game, and he got upset and said a bad word, and then he decided to use that same word he heard from his daddy at daycare. So.
That's funny. And then you got busted twice.
Yes.
I don't know if we've had a similar situation. I will spare everybody the details, but if you're the dad, you get in trouble twice. You get in trouble when the kid did it, and then you get in trouble on your own. So thanks,
yes.
Junior. Appreciate that. Right? Oh my gosh.
I know.
Said fathers and sons everywhere. All right, Ty, keep going.
Another kid in recent memory got stuck inside the same claw machine at a recreational center in Missouri.
Wait, did
I'm
you say
surprised
the
this
same?
wasn't my young child.
Did you say the
What's
same
that?
claw machine?
Mm-hmm. In recent memory.
Did we have another
Yes.
claw machine where the kid got
Yes.
stuck? What is going on? All right, so what
My kid-
happened?
My kid just turned 7. He would get in there.
Oh, fabulous.
A 3-year-old, Patrick Campbell, was having a blast, and his parents were able to get him out on their own. Here is Patrick's family talking about the ordeal.
I looked away for, I would say, maybe 15 seconds. They were just like, Cooper, your son is in the claw machine.
He's definitely rambunctious.
I get Paul. I knew Patrick was going to get stuck in there.
We'll for sure be back. I don't know if
Wonder how he got in there.
That had to be an older brother. That's too funny.
Yeah.
That's too funny. Life is never dull at that house. That's rich.
No.
So, all right. So
Absolutely not.
we've had 2 kids in claw machines. All right. Oh, should we make a public service announcement? All adults, attention.
Yes.
All adults, please be sure your children do not climb in the claw machines. Wow. So
And there is a store at the mall that's just nothing but claw machines. My son is obsessed with them, so I have to make a detour or go elsewhere so he doesn't see it.
Oh, really?
Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
They have a lot
Near
of claw
Dave and
machines?
Buster's. There's another one that's by itself.
Oh, is it there? We have multiple.
Oh, I didn't know about that one.
claw machine. Yeah, just I had to all of a sudden do a U-turn. It was hilarious. It was with the kids, and they said, they're like, well, I forgot something. They're like, what do you mean? I said, and I looked at my oldest son, and I go, just trust me. And then he saw the claw machine. He says, good idea, Dad.
Yeah, that's when you go upstairs and go to the cookie factory, right?
Oh,
See,
that's right.
That's right. So it's always a great distraction. Great distraction. Okay, Ty, let's have another one before our next break, will you?
Yeah, let's do it. An upstate New York cop and former DARE officer is accused of selling drugs. Michael Tapscott pled guilty to 40 drug-related charges.
40?
Here is Sheriff David Circione talking about the investigation.
Mr. Tapscott's phone, myriad of evidence and information, one of the largest forensic downloads that the investigators had ever seen. Like tons of evidence on there.
DARE? You mean as in the officers they send into elementary school to tell children to teach them how to stay off drugs, right?
I didn't know they were still doing DARE, but yeah.
40 drug charges?
Yep.
Man, we don't even need to have a trial. Just go on and sit in your cell. Really, dude? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Who would like to be on this
40
jury?
drug-related charges.
Me. I would love to be on this jury. Send me. I got it.
Yes.
Wow. 40 drug charges. Way to go, Buster. All right. Ty, let's take a break and don't crawl in the claw machine while we're gone, okay?
I'll try not to.
So try not to. All right, behave. We're going to take a quick break. We come back. Lots more. How much more can you take? Off the Beaten Path with Ty Collins and Christian and me on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
March Madness is here.
To the left corner, Sar, a little ball fake, baseline drive, and this time he dunks it down.
And Duke basketball is the #1 seed in the ACC tournament.
Payton, top of the key, back for Cameron, sets the feet, and hits a three.
Can the Blue Devils go back-to-back as ACC tournament champs?
Sar drifts to the left, drives, love, Brown flushes.
Keep it here on WSJS and find out.
Dancing, steps back, and hits a three for Isaiah Evans.
Duke basketball is powered by Piedmont Trucks. Built for the drive, on the court and the road. By East Coast Wings and Grill, feeding the madness one wing at a time. And by Crossroads Ford in Kernersville. Fast brakes, fast trucks, built for tough.
And a two-hand hammer to say goodnight.
The Blue Devils start their run this Thursday night on WSJS. Don't miss it.
This hour of Triad Today is brought to you in part by our friends at Crossroads Ford of Kernersville. Visit John and his team today. Crossroads Ford, the Ford store that gives you more. Find your deal today. Crossroads Ford, Highway 66 in Kernersville.
Calling all wing lovers. East Coast Wings and Grill on New Garden Road in Greensboro and in Kernersville. Kids eat free tonight. Kids 12 and under eat free from 3 p.m. till close. Best wings in the Triad for 18 years.
Avalon Express Lube and Service understands the road of life. They keep journeys smooth. They mend what wears down. They bring confidence back on the road. They provide peace of mind. They care for your vehicle. Avalon Express Lube and Service, your trusted partner in complete car care. Experience auto service that treats your car like it's their own. Avalon Express Lube and Service, Highway 66 in Kernersville. Service you trust, performance you feel.
Neighbors helping neighbors. Crisis Control Ministry celebrates more than 50 years of serving neighbors in need. They provide help with basic life needs to those facing crisis in Forsyth and Stokes counties. One client stated, Crisis Control Ministry makes a difference between people sinking or swimming. My life would have spiraled out of control if not for Crisis Control Ministry. They paid my utility bill. They helped me get through a tough time. Help make our community a better, more compassionate place. Stop by Crisis Control Ministry in Winston-Salem and Kernersville.
AGGIE, PRIDE,
North Carolina A&T would like to thank you for your support in all things. From athletics to academics, they carry the blue and gold with tradition and determination. From Greensboro to the world, Aggie excellence speaks volumes. Rooted in legacy, they charge forward, bolder and stronger. Once an Aggie, always an Aggie. Pride that never fades.
Good morning to you then. Good morning. Good morning. Time to get your morning on with Jeffrey Griffin on Triad Today.
News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS. Off the beaten path we go with Ty Collins and Christian and me, Jeffrey Griffin. Thanks for being here. Looking at a high of 84 today. Partly sunny with strong winds in play as well. All right, Ty. I've recovered. You didn't get stuck in the claw machine during the break, did you?
No, if I had a claw machine in my house, I'd be in trouble.
I'm glad. I'm just checking on you. I want you to be safe. All right, Ty, where to next, brother?
Why did the beaver cross the road, Jeffrey?
I don't know.
That's
Ty.
it. Well, that's what
beaver crossed the road.
That's what some police officers in Washington had to figure out after getting a report of a determined beaver. Here they are trying to get it out of an intersection, but it keeps trying to cross the road. They finally got it into the grass area near the woods.
He doesn't want to go on the sidewalk.
Don't bite me, okay?
Be careful. Yeah, he doesn't want to go back on the sidewalk.
Right? I don't know where you came from. Oh my God. No. Let's go.
Go on the sidewalk. Go on the sidewalk.
There you go.
Yes.
On the grass.
Apparently that beaver speaks English. How about that?
Busy beaver, yeah.
Oh, busy beaver.
Eager beaver.
And doesn't like the sidewalk. Well, thank you also first. We appreciate it.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. All right. Go forth. All right. Yes, from the determined beaver, what could possibly be next?
A guy in Ontario, Canada, got saved by a stranger.
Yes.
When he was being attacked by, you guessed it. No, you didn't guess it. I don't know. Turkeys. It was all caught on camera. Here's Michael Borgen talking about what happened.
So I see a couple of turkeys. I didn't think too much of it. I said, hey, what's up, turkeys? And they started coming at me. I was just minding my business, walking down the sidewalk.
I just happened to look over and see these two turkeys attacking this poor guy. They just kind of came from the surrounding field.
But then some lady in her car just yelled like, hey, hop in. I was just like, you know what? She's some random lady in the car. I look like the Unabomber. She's the one who's reaching out here. And honestly, I just wanted to get away from these turkeys. I didn't know how far they were going to follow me.
You looked at the turkeys and said, hey, what's up? I look like the Unabomber. That's funny. I don't know. That guy's got a fabulous sense of humor. So, and he survived the turkey attack?
Yes, he did.
Oh, well, that is good news indeed.
He was able to talk about it.
That's funny. Hey, what's up? Certainly what I would always say to a turkey if I had occasion. Hey, what's up? That's all good. All right.
Yep.
Well, good luck with that, my friend. Okay. Yes, and then?
Well, a night flight out of Nashville to Fort Lauderdale had an emergency landing in Atlanta due to a security scare.
Oh, no.
Listen how flight attendants tell on an onboard, intercom, heads down, hands up, while armed guards rush down the aisle and pull a guy out of his seat.
Oh.
Now, of note, the FBI and the Atlanta police interviewed the passenger and found no credible threat. It all appeared to stem from a passenger's reading text over someone's shoulder.
Everybody has stand up.
Heads down, hands up. Heads down, hands
That sounds like something we played in elementary school.
It does. Hey, everybody get in a circle. What are we doing? Heads down, hands up. Let's go. Oh, my God.
Let's go.
And this is all because somebody read his text messages, just being nosy, not minding their own business?
Yep.
Yo, come on. Stay out of other people's text messages. How about that? Okay?
Yes.
Wow. All right, well, heads down, hands up. Good life lesson. We all know it now.
Well, talk about something that would traumatize some people. FBI agents run down the aisle and yank a guy out of his seat.
What are you doing? I'm keeping my head down, my hand up. That's what I'm doing, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, my gracious. All right, Ty. Yes?
Oh, this is going to be a good one. An Irish politician has gone viral all around the Caribbean because his Cork accent sounds Jamaican.
Someone in this government ever stand up and take a responsibility for their job. He brought out a new shiny booklet. It looks great. 140 pages. 140 pages, right? 110 of them are telling us the problems why we have a crisis and emergency in housing. He must be trying to destroy the rainforest in the Amazon. 140 pages for what? Or do you think that we're all fools over here? Because I tell you this, we're not fools. We know what's happening. Year in government, Fine Gael 15 years, Fine Fall 11 years. All these problems were caused by you.
It's almost as if it's just in between each other.
It is. So he's Irish, but he does sound Jamaican. He's a fired up Jamaican is what he is.
Yeah.
Wow.
It gave it away when he said farty.
I didn't know they had Red Bulls in Irish Parliament, or not Red Bulls, Red Stripes. I didn't know they had Red Stripes in Irish Parliament, but apparently they do. All right.
Maybe maybe they should try some reggae in Ireland now.
Gosh, that was funny. All right, he could campaign in both countries. All right, Ty, give us one more. Come on.
Long Island grandfather is asking the governor of New York to step in after the DMV revoked his vanity license plate.
Oh, no.
He has had the license plate T before we go for over 5 years, but now the DMV won't let him have it anymore. Here is Seth talking about his issue.
I've even had police officers pass by and they tell me, I love your plate. Of course, they would say, I don't have to. We'd get in the car, we'd drive a few miles, and what do you know? And now all of a sudden, the Department of Motor Vehicles has lost their sense of humor or their ability to reason.
Yeah. See before we go.
He's had it. This is a grandpa who's had it for 5 years, and now they're offended. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
My gosh, that's funny.
He should get the grandfather rule. Like he should automatically just.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, grandfathered in.
He gets that license plate in perpetuity. Pee before we go.
Yep.
Oh. All right. I don't know what I liked better, Grandpa's license plate or the Irish politician having jerk chicken for dinner. That was fabulous. Or
talking to the turkey saying, "What's up?"
Hey, what's up, turkeys? All right. So let's see how that went over. Ty, stay out of the claw machines, brother. We'll talk again next week.
Absolutely. You guys be good.
You as well. That's funny. Here we go. Ty Collins and Off the Beaten Path indeed. Irish politicians that speak Jamaican, turkeys that don't like to be spoken to, and a license plate for Grandpa's car. You only get that one place, right here. News Talk Sports at the Triad, WSJS.
Time to roll with it, baby, when John Fogerty joins Steve Winwood at True Lion Amphitheater in Charlotte this September. Rock all over Charlotte when you win tickets before they go on sale this Friday. And indeed, you are the fortunate son, winning or buying the best seats in the house while they're being offered. John Fogerty and Steve Winwood, courtesy of Live Nation with a little assist by WSJS. Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. 800-791-1313. That's 800-791-1313.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Some clouds around early today, that increasing sunshine coming in, also an increasing southwesterly wind. Very warm today, our high approaching 85 degrees. Front coming our way through the latter half of tonight and into Thursday, rounds of showers and thunderstorms with it. The overnight low from the mid to upper 50s. Thursday's high right around 60. We're back to 60 degrees on Friday with a good deal of sun. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore for News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd on WSJF.
5 touchdowns, no picks, 700 total yards, 102 passer rating, and a Lombardi trophy. That is more Super Bowls than the 4 teams that let him go over the last 32 years.
Your daily dose of sports talk, reality checks, and I told you so's.
Yes, I'm opinionated. I make you think, though, I hope, and react. Join me weeknights, 6 till 9. It's The Herd on WSJS.
Jerry Hunt Supercenter, the king of pre-owned cars, is stocked up and ready for the madness in March. Jerry Hunt has more than 1,200 pre-owned vehicles and still adding. So many great cars to choose from. Let Jerry Hunt Supercenter help you make your slam dunk. Jerry Hunt Supercenter is your home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Check out their massive inventory at jerryhuntsupercenter.com or visit Jerry Hunt Supercenter, the king of pre-owned cars in Lexington and Salisbury.
In Greensboro, basketball isn't just a game, it's a buzz. The Swarm brings the sting to the court. Every dribble, every dunk electrifies the Hive.
You ain't got nothing on me, yeah. I'm on the sting like a bee, yeah.
On Fieldhouse Fridays, savor $3 hot dogs, popcorn, and $6 drafts. From the borough to the big time, Greensboro's got game. Buzz City starts with a Greensboro Swarm. Visit greensboro.gleague.nba.com and discover hoops with a sting.
For generations, faith has been expressed in the crosses and Christian symbols we wear. Now, craftsman Alex Tobo brings his old world artifacts to Windsor Jewelers. Discover history you can own. March 17th and 18th at Windsor Jewelers. This unique 2-day event showcases ancient crosses, artifacts, and religious icons crafted into wearable faith. Come to Windsor Jewelers March 17th and 18th and discover a one-of-a-kind piece of jewelry to call your own. Only at Windsor Jewelers, South Stratford Road in Winston-Salem.
Jeffrey Griffin with Triad today on WSJS.
News Talk Sports to the Triad, WSJS. It is 9:35. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jeffrey Griffin alongside Christian Snyder. Folks, do you know about No Mo for Bees? Well, we're all going to learn together. The coordinator of Keep Winston-Salem Beautiful, Andy Zabit, is with us. Hey, Andy, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, No Mo for the Bees. What is this all about, my friend?
Yeah, so we're asking people to not mow in the month of March to allow the burrowing bees that we have in North Carolina to get that early season pollen. Usually the only thing blooming in March is weeds in your grass. And when the bees come out, they need to get that pollen to tank up on so that they can start the next generation.
Oh, because this really is a critical it's a critical part of the process, right, for the pollinators in our world.
Absolutely. I'm sure everybody knows we have an issue where pollinators are not having as much space to get that pollen that they need. So by giving them that early season pollen, we're really giving them a leg up.
So it helps the flowers bloom. It provides much needed food. And Andy, this is the easiest thing for us. All we have to do is not do, right?
Absolutely. Don't mow the entire month of March. You can resume mowing on April 1st.
Okay, and so the city is also, now we encourage this for homes. So this is okay if we do this in our yards, but the city's taking this on as well. Tell us how.
Yeah, so we have 8 different parks that we're not mowing in the month of March. We also have a pollinator pledge that people can sign. We have free signs at Salem Lake that they can pick up that say No Mow March to put in their yard. Those are while supplies last. And when you take the pledge, you're just saying, hey, I'm committed to helping pollinator habitat. And it also protects you that there won't be any code violations in the month of March if your grass gets really long. But code violations will resume on April 1st.
So if you're just letting it grow and you've got, well, you know, one of those neighbors, we love them, but we all have them, right? And then they start to complain because the grass is getting a little tall. You've got your sign going, yeah, I'm creating habitat for the bees and the pollinators. Leave me alone. And I'll get it cut down in April. All is good. And the city's going to know it and they'll look for it. And then come April, everything can be neat and tidy again, right?
Absolutely. And really in the month of March, your grass isn't going to grow super tall. It's not going to be knee high or anything like that.
I think for a lot of us, this is the thing you've been looking for. You don't want to get out the lawnmower and do the tune-up and get the gas and the weed eater and be sure the battery's charged and all that. No, you can put it off for a few more weeks. You don't need it until April. This is No Mow March for the bees. All right. Now, Andy, we also heard something about Winston-Salem is a bee city. What does that mean?
Yeah, so Winston-Salem is a bee city, which means that we are committed to reducing the amount of pesticides that we use, and we're also committed to adding more native plants. Last year, we added a native meadow at Happy Hill Park, which provides pollinator habitat, and it also provides habitat for all the birds.
Oh, so it's a win-win all the way around, right?
Yeah, and it's beautiful. The month of August, all the Bidens are blooming. They're like 6 feet tall yellow flowers. I highly encourage people to check it out.
Oh, this is way cool. And folks, if you would like to learn more, you can get on the website, cityofws.org/sustainability. Let me give it to you again, cityofws.org/sustainability. And then, Andy, of course, we talk about no mow for the bees in the month of March, but there's stuff going on year round, isn't there?
Absolutely, yeah. Keep Winston-Salem Beautiful has events that go on throughout the year. We'll be doing a lot of pollinator events in the month of June, so be sure to keep your eyes out for that.
Folks, together we can make a difference 1 yard at a time. Now, if we wanted to just kind of do a little extra, Andy, is there something that we can go ahead and plant that's going to attract more pollinators to the yard?
Yeah, you can plant goldenrod, which provides that late season pollen. So the weeds provide the early season pollen. Goldenrod is going to provide that late season pollen that they need to tank up on before they go into hibernation. And that will spread in your yard, and it's a beautiful yellow flower. And also the goldfinches love the seed heads.
See, so again, Andy's just full of good news. I love this. We should do more of this. All right, folks, no mow for the bees, Winston-Salem. And it's, as I understand it, Andy, there's going to be one park in each ward, right? That's going to get the love treatment and no mow, and then just time to blossom and get tall, right?
Absolutely, yes. We have 8 different parks that we're not mowing at.
Okay, and you can do it at home as well. So this is cool stuff. Now, Andy, can we diverge off the path just a little bit? I got a couple more questions I want to throw your way.
Okay.
All right, so with Keep Winston-Salem Beautiful, you know, sometimes we're driving through the Twin City and we see some trash on the side of the road. What can we, obviously we could stop the car and just be safe about it and go and pick up the trash. We always encourage that and always honor that. But what if we want to do that with a group from school or a group from the office or a group from our faith community? Is the best way to kind of attack it as a group, is that to contact the Keep Winston-Salem Beautiful office, or what's the best way forward?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you contact me, I will provide all of the litter supplies. I'll provide snacks, and we'll even haul off the bag trash that you bag for us.
Okay.
It couldn't be easier. You just reach out to me at kwsb@cityofws.org.
Oh, Keep Winston-Salem Beautiful. And of course, if you keep Winston-Salem beautiful, it does keep America beautiful as well. So get in touch with Andy, and you can do this as a group. You can do it with your family too, or maybe just a neighborhood.
Yeah, we have people that go out and just when they take their daily walks, they bring a little trash grabber and pick up. And then we also have a lot of groups that do it. We have our big citywide cleanup coming up on April 11th, which is the Greatest American Cleanup, where we're getting Winston-Salem ready for America's 250th birthday in July.
Oh, now should we go ahead and sign up for that now, or are we too early? What's the deal with that?
No, absolutely sign up. If you don't have a space that you know that you want to clean up, we can assign a space to you, or we'll have 2 locations that if you just wake up on that Saturday morning and decide you want to give back, you can just show up and we'll have all the supplies for you.
And that takes no talent. That takes a willing hands and a willing heart. So get out there, closed-toed shoes, wear sunscreen, all that good stuff, and just use your common sense, right?
Absolutely. My 3- and 4-year-old love to pick up trash, and if they can do it, anybody can do it.
Folks, I mean, if you've been like me and you've complained, well, who would just throw trash out like that? You can make a difference, and we encourage you to do so with Keep Winston-Salem Beautiful. You live in one of the most beautiful places on the earth, so let's keep it that way so the generations to follow can get out and enjoy it just like we have always done. Meanwhile, March is no mow for the bees. And Andy, I feel like we've come full circle, because, you know, when I was a kid and a bee would fly near me and I would go into convulsions, and my mother and my grandmother would say, Jeffrey, those bees are not doing a thing to you. If you'll leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. And I have learned in adulthood that's absolutely true, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. Bees are actually really docile and they don't want to sting you. It's just if you aggravate them or kind of get in their space that they're going to be aggressive.
So just let the bees be. How about that? That's not too hard. And let the weeds grow and plant some flowers if you can, if you need. And let's increase the resources available and get off to a great start for our pollinators. You enjoy the flowers and the food. It's a win-win. So let's celebrate our status as Bee City USA, and together we can make a difference 1 yard at a time indeed. cityofws.org/sustainability, and get in touch with Andy if you're going to go pick up trash, and she can help make the whole process even easier than it already is. Andy, thanks for being with us, and thanks for keep doing the good work. We're proud of you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Have a wonderful day. Andy Zabit, the coordinator of Keep Winston-Salem Beautiful. It is 9:43. We're going to take another break. When we come back, what do you know about Johnny Appleseed? I mean, what do you really know about Johnny Appleseed? Stick around, find out. It is National Johnny Appleseed Day, and we've got the inside story. Next on News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
It's the thrill of tuning in to WSJS, where each broadcast is a fresh start. Every insightful discussion and witty banter fills you with anticipation for what's next. Whether you're in High Point, Greensboro, or Winston-Salem, we're your go-to for smart listening. Embrace fresh conversations. We keep the Triad informed and entertained. Start smart listening with WSJS and WSJS.com.
Let's go.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation. Schedule a free inspection with Tar Heel Basement Systems, a Groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Life can be hectic, but Northwest Ace is here to help you tackle any project with ease. From expert advice to top-notch supplies, they've got everything you need. Why run around when you can measure twice, shop once, and get it right the first time? As your friendly neighborhood hardware store, they offer instant savings for members right in the store. Visit Northwest Ace at 3450 Robin Hood Road in Winston-Salem, online at northwesthardware.com. Northwest Ace, the helpful place.
Them big auto dealers talk a lot about price, but what about a dealer that treats you like family? That's why I love Parkway Lincoln here in Winston-Salem. You're not just a dealer, they're your neighbor. Family owned with 2 locations, they offer that quiet, smooth, spacious American luxury SUV you crave, with an experienced staff ready to help. And being an authorized Lincoln dealer, they can get what you need, often at a better price. So bigger isn't always better, is it?
The biggest thing about Parkway Lincoln is they're like family. Online at parkwaylincoln.net.
When your little one has a cold with a fever, try new DayQuil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever. It's the daytime coughing, aching, sore throat fever just for kids medicine. DayQuil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever offers fast, effective cold and fever relief for kids ages 6 and up with a delicious grape flavor that kids love. New DayQuil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever will help them feel better fast so they can get back to the fun stuff quickly. New DayQuil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Feeling frosty? Don't hibernate, celebrate. It's the winter wonderland of winning at WSJS.com, where winter meets winning. For real. Every week, sign up for a chance at cool prizes. It's like a bear hug from Lady Luck. Hibernate later, win now. Dive into a wonderland of bear wins, where every click could be your ticket to cool treasures. Visit WSJS.com and be too cool to hibernate.
Try it today with Jeffrey Griffin, only on WSJS.
News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS. Wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, take us along for the ride. We'll be good. We promise. We'll behave. You can find us around the clock, around the world online at WSJS.com. And speaking of, go ahead and sign up if you hadn't already for the Winter Wonderland of Winning. We got all kinds of tickets. The Thunderbirds, Kid Rock gift cards to Atlantic Coast Sports, even Young the Giant coming to Holmes Convocation Center in Boone. We got them. You want them. I know you do. Sign up today at WSJS.com. I love this story. A father-son duo in Alabama just made history. Now, Jimmy is 80 years old. He walked into Winslow's Oyster House in Mobile with his dad, who is 99, because they were finally going to redeem a legendary offer that's been hanging on the wall at this restaurant at Winslow's Oyster House for decades. It reads, free oysters to any man 80 years old, accompanied by his father. Well, Jimmy's 80, his dad is 99, and they went.
We would come down here on Friday afternoon and eat oysters, and that started in 1972, and I can quote by heart. Free oysters to any man 80 years old, accompanied by his father. So in seeing that sign, we felt like our dad was going to make it to 100 because he's in great health. So we've been talking about it as a family for 25, 30 years.
How about that? That's pretty neat, isn't it?
I like that.
Put
Good.
up the sign.
Good for them.
So apparently the restaurant ponied up. So said, yeah, come on, free oysters. Here you go. They've been eating there for close to 50 years anyway, every Friday.
Which means they know that they're good, loyal customers.
Yeah, their father and son, they show up and go. That's beautiful. Way to go, Oyster House in Mobile, Alabama. And congratulations to Jimmy and Dad, still rocking it at 80 and 99. Folks, today is National Johnny Appleseed Day. Really, truly. So we've got the archivist from the Johnny Appleseed Education Center and Museum in Urbana, Ohio, Robin Ferriman. Good morning, Robin. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
Robin, right off the bat, Johnny Appleseed was real. This is not a made-up character, is it?
Absolutely. His real name was John Chapman, actually.
I feel like we all got a taste of this, no pun intended, in elementary school. But John Chapman, so why are we celebrating? Why is he worthy of a national day? What is the big deal, my friend?
Oh, well, he was really great, and he really exuded very moral and worthy characteristics that we should all follow, like stewardship, good stewardship of the planet. He was humble. He cared for his fellow man. He was known to be a friend to everybody, including like the Native American Indians. He was generous and just all kinds of great characteristics he had, you know.
Robin, this almost sounds too good to be true. I mean, really, like if they said, Jeffrey, make up a story, and I said, oh, there was this bigger than life fella, and he walked all over the country planting apple trees so we could all enjoy it for years and years and generations to come, and he was nice to everybody. I mean, you know, people in Hollywood would go, absolutely ridiculous, not true, totally unbelievable. And Robin, you're telling me that John Chapman really walked the walk and talked the talk. And here we are all these years later, aren't we?
He did. And not only did he plant trees, but the bigger issue was that he also planted his faith. His real mission was to share his faith. He totally believed in God. He carried his Bible around with him and other literature, spiritual literature. In fact, from what we can understand in the archives, is that the planting of the trees was secondary to his spreading his faith to the Word of God.
That's just kind of a way to connect. Sometimes if you approach it as, hey, can I talk with you while I'm planting a tree? Maybe it's received a little more gently than, you know, some people can be kind of aggressive, you know, but John's just out there just kind of hanging out with the common folk and let me do something for you. It's easier to take what a man like that says when he comes in peace, doesn't it?
It does. And his whole mission to us to be useful to a fellow man and the planet. So, you know, that the apple trees were not a random pick for him. It was very necessary. When the early settlers came to America, in order to claim the land, a lot of times they had to plant an orchard of at least 50 trees. And that was either a pear orchard or an apple orchard. And so he helped with the early settlers also staking their land claims.
Oh, that's cool. And by the way, and Robin, I bet you already know this, but folks, if you've never been picking apples with your children, what in the world are you waiting for? It's one of the coolest things ever. And they won't even get mad at you if you find the perfect apple and you take a bite just standing there in the orchard. So we've got lots of apple orchards around the Piedmont Triad. So you got to get out and go and pick apples if you've never done that.
Exactly.
Robin, the Johnny Appleseed Education Center and Museum, we can come visit, right? What days are you open? What are the hours? Can we come this spring or this summer when the kids are out of school? What makes the most sense?
We're open currently from Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 4. We do open on weekends occasionally. We will open for a special group if you're coming from out of town and you tell us the only day you can get here is Saturday, we will be here and open for you. We do get a lot of school groups. We get senior groups. We get all kinds of groups that come through here. And we do now we'll be having our second annual Apple Blossom Festival, May 9th, and it's on a Saturday, and all kinds of fun things. So absolutely, come anytime. We've had scholars wanting to research our archives that have made special requests to come in and do that. We're very flexible that way.
That is way cool.
And it's free.
Now,
And
even better. We love free. Now, Robin,
Yes.
when we make our way to Urbana, Ohio for the Johnny Appleseed Education Center Museum, what can we expect to find once we get there? How will we spend the day?
Well, we have a lot of interpretive panels that tell about his life. The rooms of the building are kind of named for his path. Like the first room is the Pioneer Room, and it tells about where he was born, what his family background was. His father was in the Revolutionary War, and it gives you that, how he became an orchardist. And then as you travel around, there's another room we call the Missionary Room, and that talks about his faith. And we actually have Johnny Appleseed's real Bible that he had that ended up being passed down to his family after he passed away.
Are you
And
serious? How cool is
we,
that?
We have his real Bible, and we have another spiritual book signed by his brother Nathaniel that we believe Johnny gave to his brother, and it's dated 1822. It's got Nathaniel Chapman's signature in the book, and we have that one as well.
How neat is that?
Right.
And then, as I understand, you have a children's garden. There's also a memorial orchard. And even there's a deep tie there for the printer from the Continental Congress, right? Can you give us that story here in a few seconds?
Yes, the Continental Congress was a Swedenborgian, and that is John Chapman's face. His name was Francis Bailey, the printer, and he printed also the first Swedenborgian literature in America, as well as the Continental Congress. He was a neighbor of Ben Franklin and actually turned Ben Franklin on to Swedenborgianism. And we have Francis's headstone by some bizarre situation. It's a long story, but we have his original headstone here in our children's garden, bizarrely, even though he was buried in another state. Yes, that's in the missionary room as well.
Folks, there is so much to see and so much to learn and so much to share with your children. This is not just a passing story from kindergarten on. No, a real life making a real difference in the lives of so many and across America. You got to go visit. If not this spring, go this summer. Add it to the top of your list and celebrate National Johnny Appleseed Day. Maybe go plant a tree or get you some apple juice. Do something.
And check our website out.
JohnnyAppleseedMuseum.org is the website where you can learn lots more. Robin, thank you so much for the visit, and come back and talk with us again soon.
Okay, thank you.
Have a wonderful day, folks. That's going to do it for the big show. Christian and I got to get out of the way. Brian Kilmeade's up next. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Have a spectacular Wednesday. You've made it halfway through the work week. I knew you could do it. You had it the whole time. See y'all tomorrow at News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.